you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
and you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If that's yours, then how get behind her? Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights, and if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece, but I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing up my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Ooh, girl, taste like candy, taste so good, nicknamed the brandy. Can't nobody understand it. Half the time she cannot stand me. Ooh, girl, you so sexy, I might let you rock my necklace. I think that you need a vacay cause you look like you been stressing. You stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Come sit it right on my face. I'ma eat all the food off your plate. Fuck a breath, we can't take no breaks. Take this dick, don't tell me wait. You know the record, let's set this straight. Pin you down to the bed, let me seal your fate. Now he blowing up your phone and I know you gotta go, but hit D&D cause that nigga gotta wait. Cause you stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. Oh, we back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bot, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight, we got to talk about this Drake and Kendrick. We got to chop it up about the industry, gang. Your boy Big Ratchet has touched this subject very few times because I already told y'all what it was. And again, I've come out to be right. Who did I tell y'all was behind this whole play months ago? I'm only talking to my people over here that's been rocking with me. Who did I tell y'all was behind the whole Drake and Kendrick play months ago? A few months ago. Who did I tell y'all was behind the whole play? Who did I tell y'all was behind it? I'll wait. Let me see if Ratchet Gang is going to catch up real quick. Deanna says Lucian. Who else in the building remembers who I told y'all was behind the whole play? And I called this out months ago, bro. There you go, Karma Girl. Anybody else in Ratchet Gang remember who I said? Anybody? There you go, Big Jess. Someone said Drake. No, Drake is not the one responsible. Someone said Jay Prince. No, there you go, Skyview Club. There you go. Some people are waking up in the chat. They say you called it. Exactly. I got on here and told y'all the UMG. Let me tell y'all can go back to the stream. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. I don't even need to go back and look at my live. I don't remember word for word, but I can tell you exactly what I said. Maybe not word for word, but I already know, and I don't have to go back and research nothing because I was the one who told y'all. I said they're a part of the same record label. I said the only way any of these songs got out, Drake songs and Kendrick songs, all got cleared through that man, Mr. Lucian, Mr. Grange himself. I told y'all, I said the only way these songs even get out, and I was the one who called the PDF file. Whenever Kendrick called Drake that, whenever he called Drake the whoop-de-whoop, I can't say it on here, but y'all know what he called him. Once he called Drake that, I said, fam, the record label did this. I said, this is exactly what I said, bro. I said, why would the record label allow their biggest act to get called that in front of the entire world? The whole world is listening. Hey, is my mic too loud or am I cool? If my mic is too loud, let me know so I can turn my volume down because I see it peaking every now and then. But let me know. Am I too loud, y'all? Yes or no? Oh yeah, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged, allegedly. All right, if it's a little loud, hold on. Is it loud, y'all? Am I loud, y'all? Tell me in the chat, am I loud, yes or no? Am I too loud? Do I need to turn my mic down? I'm good? Let me just see. Hold on. Turn my mic down. I'm good? Let me just see. Hold on. Turn my mic down. I'm good? Hold on. Hey. There we go. Are we good now? Hold on. I'm still peeking a little bit. Hey. All right, there we go. We should be good now. All right. Let me see. Hey. All right, there we go. We should be good now. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good now. All right, is that better, y'all? Am I at a good level now? Is this better? Can y'all hear me now? Just right? All right, cool. All right, thank y'all. My bad. It's because I be recording on here and stuff, so I'll be having to switch my settings back over. All right, but anyway, I told y'all the only way that any of these songs was ever going to get cleared was through that man. I said, fam, they're being controlled by the same entity, which is UMG and Lucian Grange. I told y'all this from the beginning. I said the only reason any of these songs got out and the reason why this Not Like Us was going viral, and because I was telling y'all the record label was pumping this. The record label hand-picked this to happen. And I told y'all, fam, stop looking at the Drake and Kendrick thing. This is bigger than them. The Diddy case was going on. This was a distraction. But I also said blood would be shed behind it. This is what I said before anything happened. Go back and do your research on the dates. I was talking about Drake and Kendrick on my channel, and then go back and look at what happened right after I called shit. As soon as I told y'all Lucian Grange was behind it and UMG, now all of a sudden, months later, Drake is suing them. Drake is suing UMG and Lucian Grange saying, fam, y'all were behind this whole play. Y'all had the bots. I called out the bots. Y'all had strategically planned this man to call me that. Y'all wanted this to be out. Now I'm losing money. This is defamation. Y'all got me out here looking goofy as hell, but it's my record label. Could you imagine your boss at your job that you work at allowing the whole company just to dish you every time you walk in the building? They on the intercom talking about you. They on lunch break in front of the whole company talking about you. Everybody, you're the laughing joke of the company now. How the hell? I'm just being serious. Y'all like, oh man, you can't do this. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. Who goes to sue somebody in hip hop? I wish somebody would go viral and make it. Man, boy, I would sue the draws off you. What is you? I don't give a damn if we in a rap battle. I don't give a damn if we on the line cooking at work. I don't give a damn what's going on, fam. Your ass is grass. I'm gonna be real with you. So you got to take hip hop out of it. They didn't let it be hip hop when all of the same people that are supposed to be the man friends is all running the same play. Matter of fact, there's been rollouts. Future's album, they had a double disc. They dropped 2 tapes back to back dissing Drake. And they brought the whole industry with them. They brought Future and Friend, Metro, Future and Friends. Everybody come on and get on this tape and diss Drake. Kanye West was making songs about him. You got this dude doing it. Everybody was, the whole, this was planned out by the industry. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Now I'm finna expose this part. This is the next part of the play I'm finna expose. Do y'all know why this is even going on? Does anybody in the building know why this is going on? Said Drake woke up with 100 enemies. Exactly. He went to bed one night and woke up the next morning with 30 diss tracks out about him. Rick Ross, French Montana, A$AP Rocky, Kanye West, Future, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd. Shit, you just keep naming it. Kendrick Lamar. It's like, what the hell? I thought I was going against K-Dot. Now the whole industry hate me. But can y'all tell me why this is even going on? They say Future mad. Future's mad because Drake smashed his chick, man. That's all. Most of this is about women, dog. The reason why this is happening is because Drake's catalog is worth more than the 1970s, 1980s, and the 1990s music all put together in hip hop. If you line up everybody from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, they don't even compare to Drake. Drake's catalog is worth more than everybody's. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. I'm going to say that again. Drake's catalog alone is worth more than everybody's from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s all put together. That man is worth a lot of money, and the record label wants every penny of that by any means necessary. They want that money. They want that catalog. The catalog is worth too much. So if you think you're going to run off with this catalog, and if you think that you're going to run off with your masters and think that you're going to win, no. Now let me usher in your biggest op, and I'm going to make him what I made you, the biggest star in hip hop. I turned you into that. Now I will dead you and turn him into that. And I'm going to do it out of spite because you playing with me right now. So Kendrick, come on up here. Yeah, you think shit's sweet, Drake? Come on, sit up next to me, Kendrick. Now you my boy. Now everybody gets to spin this shit. Listen to that, Drake. That's a fuck you from UMG to Drake. Yeah, it's cold, bro. It's a cold world. So I'm just giving y'all the truth. This is why it's going on. Drake is now suing that company, and Drake is going to win because you allowed this man to get up here and you released it. You were a part of this rollout. You matter of fact, you're behind all of this. The only reason why his song is on Like That, the only reason why his verse is on Like That, the only reason why any of this shit is going on is because of Universal. They put the entire play together. The rollout was Universal. Everything was Universal. They did the whole thing. The whole play was them. So you got to ask yourself, why the hell would Universal just shit on their biggest act for the past 10, 15, 20 years, whatever, however long, 10, what has it been since 2009? Shit, this dude been making some timeless music since about 2009 to 2024. But the last 15 years, Drake has been putting #1 hits out. They want that money, bro. This is about money. So that company covered Drake flaws. Now he's going down for XXX by Drake. Nah, but who was the one who told y'all Drake did that shit? Everybody, man, Drake ain't had nothing to do with that. They all laughing at me thinking I just be lying about everything. Everything that I've said has came back and spun around and been true. I called out Lucian Grange in this. Nah, man, it's Drake's turn, bro. Nah, Kendrick just on his ass. If you thinking about it, I know I'm going to piss some people off. Kendrick ain't even dropping no good music, fam. Kendrick ain't dropping no fucking good music. And I'm going to tell everybody this right now. I don't even got to challenge y'all. You're going to know it in your head. Once I say this, you're going to think about it. And you're going to be like, damn, that is true. Now, let me say this in the crowd. Everybody who's a Kendrick Lamar fan, raise your hand. Everybody in here who's a Kendrick Lamar fan, raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan. I mean a fan. Who is a Kendrick Lamar fan? If you're a Drake fan, I want you to drop the eyeballs. Raise your hand if you're a Kendrick fan. If you're a Drake fan, eyeballs. If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, raise your hand. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. What side are you on? Team Drake or Team Kendrick? Whose side are y'all on? Let me know in the chat, man. Whose side are y'all on? Vote in the chat, man. Vote in the chat. I just put that poll up. What side are you on? Are you Team Drake or are you Team Kendrick? Okay, so to the Kendrick Lamar fans, think about this in your head. You go back and what started a lot of this shit, Kendrick Lamar's new album is fucking trash. I went back and listened to that shit. He ain't doing nothing but saying the same shit over and over and over. None of that music is good. That is not good music. He can rap. He just can't make good music, fam. The dude's music sucks. Just being serious. Y'all over here, what is them fucking sorry ass songs? He just repeating the same. All them hooks are trash. Every one of them hooks is trash. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Then he goes to the next song. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. You keep saying this. You just repeating the same shit. Kendrick Lamar ain't making no good music. It's just shock value. You know how you can know? You can't repeat none of his lyrics. How did you rap Control right now? Start rapping Control in your head. How did that song start off? Start rapping the Control verse in your head. You can't. I'm being serious now. Now all them Kendrick Lamar fans who raised your hand, you look stupid now because in your head, you ain't got to admit it to me. When I just told you to start rapping the songs, when I start saying rap Control, you can't do it in your own head because you don't know his music. He ain't dropping good music. He's just shock value and the label is pumping this shit. That music sucks. When you go back and listen to them hooks, you're going to see how repetitive and sorry them hooks are. And you're going to realize Drake is the only hope you got to get any good music. Kendrick can rap. He just can't make music. That music sucks. I don't give a damn who get mad about that, bro. The dude, he can rap his ass off. I ain't taking nothing from him. The man can rap. He is a lyrical monster. Kendrick can go with the best of them. He just can't make good music. All his music, he has very few songs you can go back and just start rapping. They say both can go though. So there ain't no damn lie. Start rapping Control in your head right now. He ain't talking about nothing, bro. All he do is just repeat the same shit. His hooks suck, bro. Just be real. Them beats be trash. He ain't making no good music, fam. And when Drake come out, y'all finna see. Also, matter of fact, didn't I tell y'all it was gonna be bloodshed in this? And everybody laughed at me. And then a couple of days after I said it would be bloodshed, somebody tried to run up in Drake's house and got popped. And I told y'all this was gonna happen. Then whenever I also tell y'all top 5, Bun Dog and all them dudes was gonna definitely be with Drizzy in this. And then they went live and everybody thought that they was going dissing Drake. And I was like, nah, that was a way that they just saying, bro, we need the money. If we finna go to war, we got to get paid, but they got to do it in a way to make it look like they not doing this. And then what happened? As soon as Drake cleared the check, hey, dog, we OVO for life, man. Fuck y'all niggas. We was just trolling. Nah, Drake, he sent the payment. Hey, it's time for war. Listen to Drake's new song, No Face. He started telling you Capo got big plans, but we gonna wait for that. We keeping shit hush right now. Somebody finna go. I know y'all, that's Aubrey, Degrassi, that's Jimmy. Man, y'all also now know that Drake has some shit to do with XXXTentacion. Drake been doing this. I've been telling y'all all this. Everybody been laughing, thinking, it's just Drizzy, man. I've been calling everything in this case from XXXTentacion to Kendrick Lamar to the record labels to everything that was gonna happen with Drake. I told y'all this was gonna happen. The whole industry hates the man now. They said Ratchet so is to Pimp a Butterfly trash. But that was his worst album. Be serious right now. You not listening to none of that shit today. Ain't nobody in here jammed to Pimp a Butterfly all year. Deanna, baby, what's happening? Stop flirting with my mods, bro. For your ass get packed up. They said missing women too. They said the artist clause in effect. Yes, there is a death clause in this. I also told y'all about the death clause. I told y'all there's a death clause in this game. And if Drake go, Lucian Grange eats for the rest of his natural born life, his kids. This is a big money play. This is the biggest money play that you can get right now with Drake and Kendrick. They said, please, no flirting in here. Yeah, don't be flirting with my eyes, bro. So now y'all know Drake is about to... is the record label going to set him up so he goes down for the unaliving of XXXTentacion? How did this dude just get an appeal and now they saying they finna bring Drake in now? They say, hey, look, bro, we finna bring Drake up in this motherfucker now. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. They said Drake is Jewish anyway. We know that. So why would they turn on Drake? Why would that community turn on Drake all of a sudden when he's made them more money than anybody? I can only come up to one or two conclusions. It's either I know it's about that money play and they want the money, but also somebody has to go. Drake and Kendrick can't coexist in this game. It's just not possible. This is Biggie and Tupac all over again. And I said that months ago. This is Biggie and Tupac, bro. Y'all laughed at me when I said that. Now you gonna see, bro, it's tension in this shit. Kendrick Lamar can't go to Toronto. Drake can't go to Cali. Right now, it's not safe for Drake to be moving through Cali. It's not safe for Kendrick to... Didn't I tell y'all Kendrick wasn't gonna do that concert in Toronto? They shut that shit down. Top 5 and them already... They already been, everybody that comes to that city that got an issue with Drake has gotten pressed, gotten their chains took, gotten popped, gotten whoop-de-whoop. Somebody then came up with some smoke every time somebody goes to Toronto. Y'all keep thinking Toronto's sweet. Y'all keep thinking Toronto is sweet. Top 5 and them ain't playing. Didn't I tell y'all top 5 was going to beat that body? Come on, man. Everything I've said has been real and it's all came out. Top 5 is back home now. Top 5 got Drake's back. Somebody is about to go. So tonight we gonna cover this from every angle. I do want to hear from Drake fans' angle and Kendrick fans' angle. So I will be covering this from every side of the fence. You know how I'm not biased, even though I'm telling you what I feel and what I know. I'm not gonna cover the story being biased. I'm always gonna keep it a buck with everything. Now, right now, Kendrick Lamar is up in the battle. The war is far from over. The war is just beginning. Kendrick Lamar won round 1 of the battle. That phase of the battle is over. There's more to come. If y'all think that shit is going to end right there, you sadly mistaken. It's finna be some shit that's finna be popping off here real soon. They said they ain't like us. They said all those Molly gang dudes getting locked up like crazy. LOL. They said Toronto is one of the largest Hells Angels bike clubs in Canada. Okay, thank you for saying that. Now, when y'all go back, I want to give y'all some homework to do. Go back and watch Family Matters video. Do y'all know who that Caucasian dude was that Drake was talking to at the end of that video? I'm going to say this again. Go back and watch the Family Matters video, which was the best song in this war. Drake has came out with the single-handedly, not like us. That song was just pushed by the record labels. If you really break that song down and listen to the lyrics in that song is trash. That was one of Kendrick Lamar's worst raps ever. Like, just that shit was so corny, dog. Like, I'm just being serious. That song was so corny to me. I hate that fucking song. But that's neither here nor there. Do y'all know who the man was at the end of that video? Fox Street says Hell's Angel ? They said the leader of the gang. There you go. That was the leader of the Hells Angels out there in Toronto. They said, if you a Drake fan, just say that. If you a bitch ass nigga, just say that. Shut the fuck up talking to me. Didn't everybody in here know I'm a Drake fan? But I'm not going to cover the story being biased. Didn't I just fucking say that? You goofy ass nigga? Didn't I just tell your dumb ass? Shut up talking to me before I cuss your ass out tonight, dog. They said, sorry, Ratchet. That song is fire. Salute, salute. They said the president of the Bikers Club. That's just why he is not like us. You missing the point. See, the point that I'm trying to make, y'all can't stop trolling to pay attention to the bigger picture. I don't give a fuck about the Drake and Kendrick beef. The beef is just a plot to get these niggas out the way. Y'all are not seeing the bigger picture. Who gives a fuck about the rap part of this? The rap part of this is so fucking weak. This is trash. Who cares about any of this shit? J. Cole just made a song last night telling y'all Jay-Z came to him. Jay-Z came to Drake asking Drake to go give J. Cole a hit song again. What the hell is going on, bro? Why does nobody see the bigger picture in this? They said the beef is the distraction. Exactly. Meanwhile, no one's paying attention to anything that's going on. They said, salute to Fox Street for that 20-piece McNugget. About time somebody showed me some love. Salute. I just realized I ain't got no damn love. Now, this is my birthday month, too. Y'all better turn the fuck up. You know my birthday is next Sunday, right? Y'all do know my birthday is next Sunday. Don't play with me. Because I've been real loose on the support, but thank you, Fox Street, for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. So, say Deanna Ratchet funny as hell, yeah. Let's see. Big facts, they trying to get rid of both of them. Exactly. This is such a distraction. This is Biggie and Tupac all over again. But I do want to cover this story tonight the only way I know how. And that's just being Big Ratchet. So, are y'all ready to start the show? Are y'all ready to start this show? Because, yeah, I just been talking, just popping my shit. But we going to be popping our shit throughout the night. Because this is definitely and it's a touchy subject because we haven't witnessed nothing like this, but we've witnessed it before. Y'all, they took out Michael Jackson for the same shit, bro. And y'all don't even realize it. No one is talking about that today. The fact Michael Jackson beat Sony. He beat the record label. And they ran the same play on him because he wouldn't give up his catalog or his masters. And he was worth. And we're looking at this generation's Michael Jackson. I don't care how mad you get about what I'm saying. This is just the facts. When I tell y'all Drake's catalog alone is worth more than everybody's in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. What are we talking about? They are worth too much. Prince too. Tupac too. Tupac family got nothing because of the death clause. Tupac family broke as hell. Tupac was broke as hell. The death clause. They took everything from Tupac. Biggie and them. Diddy got a lot of Biggie's money, but the people behind Diddy is who, till this day, is still eating off Biggie. Whitney Houston. Keep on naming them. They say, hell nah, you out. Tell me what I said that's been off. What have I said that's been off? I said that Drake was worth more than everybody from the 70s, 80s, and 90s in hip hop. How was that? That's not a reach. That's the truth. Tell me one thing that I've said that's been off. I said, nah, he facts. Do you believe Diddy deserves to be in jail for life? Everybody know Diddy deserves to be in jail for life. We all know this. They say not MJ. I said MJ ain't hip hop. Michael Jackson is not in hip hop. What rapper has a bigger catalog than Drake? From the 1970s, 80s, or 90s? Tanya T said that's a reach. Prove me fucking wrong. I'm asking you a question. Name one person in the hip hop community. They said, I thought you were saying he over MJ. I said he's this generation's Michael Jackson, and that's truth. Riz ain't got. Come on, dog. I'm not arguing with you. I ain't even gonna say calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, bro. What's up with you new niggas in here tonight, fam? Don't tell me to calm down. This is me. This is what you get. When you pop out to RatchetTV, this is what you get. I got you dudes in y'all feelings tonight. See, y'all can't stop trolling to save y'all life. Eminem ain't from the 1970s, 80s, or 90s. Snoop in the 90s did not have... You think Snoop ever had control of his fucking career? Come on, dog. They said LOL at RZA. That's what I'm saying. RZA, I'm not going to even respond to this. Said Chris Brown is still better. Chris Brown ain't from... Y'all naming people that's new. What is y'all talk? Some of y'all is said best show on YouTube. Salute. They said Ratchet forever. Rap genre facts. They said these people be seeming like trolls. Yeah, because they are trolling. They said why you think working so hard now? I don't even know what that means. They say nah, you on point like a motherfucker. They say preach Ratchet. LOL Snoop never had control of his career. That's what I'm saying, bro. Lil Wayne was not in the 90s, bro. And what was he? Lil Wayne came out like late 90s, but come on, dog. His catalog wasn't. What are you talking? Fam, some of y'all, I think Big Daddy Kane. Boy, y'all got to be trolling right now. How much money? Look, Google Big Daddy Kane net worth and talk to me. They said, salute Ratchet, keep spitting those facts. Man, I don't know what they just naming people at this point. They didn't say Big Daddy Kane, RZA. You naming a bunch of broke-ass nobodies. Fuck Big Daddy Kane and RZA. What the fuck are we talking about? They don't mean shit. They said, Yellow Bus Crew. Yeah, these dudes come here trolling, dog. Fuck them niggas they talking about. They said, this a funny show tonight. They said, I think you were trying to say Drake was bigger than MJ. I thought you was trying to... I never said... It's going to be a long night. Oh, it's going to be one of them nights, boy. I told y'all everybody's going to be pissed off in here tonight. I tried to warn y'all. I said, man, everybody going to be in their feelings tonight, dog. Everybody going to be in their feelings tonight about what I'm talking about. All right. Let's get to this damn show, man, because y'all going to end up pissing me off at some point. Let's get to this shit.
Drake got more problems than Kendrick Lamar and UMG. Huh? Drake got way more problems than Kendrick Lamar and UMG. One of the suspects from XXXTentacion Unaliving, his lawyer is bringing up the fact.
Oh shit! Hold on. Hold up. Why the hell my bad, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me see why the hell this didn't pop up. There you go. All right, I don't know why the hell. Oh, that's why I took it off. That's why. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I had took that off. My fault. I had to redo my damn. My bad, y'all. All right, my fault. I be messing up. Y'all gotta forgive me sometimes. I still be getting used to my the way I stream now. So my fault. All right, my bad, y'all. Ooh, child. All right, let's continue. All right, let's go. My bad.
Drake got more problems than Kendrick Lamar and UMG. Huh? Drake got way more problems than Kendrick Lamar and UMG.
Salute Just B for that 10-piece McNugget. Just B says, Woo Child and the show just starting. Salute King RG4L. Salute for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute.
One of the suspects from XXXTentacion Unalive, his lawyer is bringing up the fact that all of the evidence was not looked at when he got sentenced and when he got found guilty. He's saying that references from gang signs and also references stating that Drake had lyrics basically kind of hinting at the Unalive and the XXXTentacion.
Now, the first time around, I ain't saying I had nothing to do with shit. All I'm saying is the first time around, they didn't say none of this shit. I went live and told y'all the lyrics to look up. I told y'all to look up Omerta. I put y'all on to what was the other song? What he did in the Travis Scott song when you could clearly see the dude who looks like XXXTentacion looking like that with a meteor crashed into him and took him out. I told y'all about how he rapped about being in Turks and Caicos whenever in that one song. And when you look at when he went out to vacation in Turks and Caicos, that's when XXXTentacion was taken out. And he got took out when Drake went to vacation. I don't know why I keep saying it on tour. When Drake went to vacation to Turks and Caicos, that's when they put the plot together to get rid of XXXTentacion. And then I'm the one who told. I'm just saying I was saying all this shit to be coming out. I'm not saying I had nothing to do with this. All I'm saying is I definitely called it. I definitely said those lyrics. And I also said, how can Drake not get brought in? How did he escape that whenever he did rap about stuff like that? So how could they never even question the man about anything? Or I don't know, man, but we'll continue.
I never even put two and two together like that, but the lyrics that they got, it sounded like he was talking about Unalive and Triple X was in there, SMS Triple X. It's a lot going down. Now, I need to know y'all feel on this because from my understanding, it was a rat in the case originally, if y'all remember. The dude snitched with the glasses on, the chubby one that they ain't getting no money. Cool. But now that this dude is coming back with this, a lot of people are saying on other platforms that maybe this might be a situation because Drake is suing this multi-billion-dollar corporation, which is UMG. Allegedly. Okay? All of this is alleged. But we're going to have to get to the bottom of it. The reason why this is crazy is because it comes right after the lawsuit was just brought up. This was just last week. And everybody is talking about, how this goes against the culture. But I think we got a bigger problem here. I think this might actually gain some traction. They're talking about opening up a RICO on Drake, allegedly. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. But y'all know we covering this one. This one is one definitely for the books. I'll let y'all know if I find anything else out. I'm just a messenger.
What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? They saying they could possibly be a RICO on Drake and them boys. And I'm telling you, when the RICO goes down, if it ever does with Drake, top 5 is going with him. Mark my word, top 5 and his crew are going with Drake in a RICO if it goes down. Because I know some shit that I know y'all think Drake ain't got no gangster bone or nothing in his body and he's just this soft whatever. And it could possibly be true, but also it doesn't matter who you are or how weak you think somebody is. If you give any person the right amount of money, they can become whoever the fuck they want to be. You could be the softest motherfucker in the world, but give that soft motherfucker $100 million and let him start paying for some protection around this bitch and watch how tough he get. You see them little streamers that be walking by. I'm talking about the little Jack Doherty's and what is the other little dude, Neon, and they walk around talking shit to everybody because they pay for security. They tough now. You done gave these little kids millions of dollars and they walk around with their chest stuck out. Somebody gonna end up hurting one of them little dudes. But I'm just saying, you give anybody the right amount of money, they become tough. Come on, dog. Look at how little Castanet, the same size as Kevin Hart, he be walking around this bitch like he tough. You know what I'm saying? Popping shit. But if you don't sit your little ass down somewhere. But I'm just saying, fam, a lot of these dudes be, I'm just saying, anybody with the right amount of money can be whoever the fuck they want to be. It don't matter how they was brought up or, he was on Degrassi. Who gives a damn? That nigga too rich. don't play with that man. He got too much money to be playing with. You can't go to war if you broke. You could be the toughest nigga in the world, but if you ain't got enough money to play, you can't nobody in this building go to war with Drake. That dude walk around with looking like the Secret Service with him. Nah, bro, he got too much power and too much money. Unless you got millions of dollars to play with that man, I doubt you might want to sit down on a bench and just watch how this shit play out. I'm just keeping it a big buck. All right, did I just play this one?
Drake.
Yeah, okay, I did. All right, let me go to the next video. Let's get to the next video, y'all.
Drake is getting accused again of taking out XXXTentacion. And you cannot tell me that this doesn't have anything to do with him trying to sue Universal Music Group. Dedrick Williams, one of the 3 men that were found guilty for unaliving XXXTentacion, has filed a new appeal stating that he didn't get a fair trial because of the information surrounding Drake. He puts in his appeal that X put on his Instagram shortly before his unaliving, "If anyone tries to unalive me, it was Champagne Poppy, and I'm snitching right now." And his appeal talks about...
Y'all don't remember that? Look at this. Look right. What did XXXTentacion say? "If anyone tries to unalive me, it was Champagne Poppy. I'm snitching right now." So right whenever shit hit the fan, I was also telling people that Drake was gonna get this kid unalived. I've been said this. Now this was before I ever stepped on YouTube. I ain't gonna sit here and start lying and say I was saying it on here. I wasn't on YouTube at this point. But definitely, when this shit was going on, anybody who knows me in my real life knows I already said this was going to happen. And when it happened, I said it was Drake. And I was pointing out to Lyrics. Drake been on this type of time with this dude. Drake wasn't playing with this dude. And also, y'all remember, connect some dots. Do y'all remember whenever the Migos stepped in this? Offset was... going at XXXTentacion. Quavo was going at XXXTentacion. And then they pulled up on him and jumped him. The Migos jumped XXXTentacion for Drake. Do we not remember that? And then what did XXXTentacion say? He said, "Fam, the only real nigga in the Migos is who? I'll let y'all finish it." He said the only one he respect in the Migos is who? Who did he say was the realest dude in the Migos? There you go, Deanna. Come on, y'all. Wake up in the crowd. Wake up in this crowd. We got $30 on the screen and 300 likes. I ain't feeling neither one of those. I ain't feeling $30 sitting on my screen, and I ain't feeling 300 likes. One of that, something got to change. Something gonna have to change. We're gonna start double tapping that screen to like that video, or we finna have to throw some super chats up in this motherfucker. They said, take off. Yeah, and who did they unalive? Who did they unalive and run a play on? And try to fake beef? Come on, man. And then they took him out. It's a cold world, man. Let's continue.
That X put on his Instagram shortly before his unaliving, "If anyone tries to unalive me, it was Champagne Poppy, and I'm snitching right now." And his appeal talks about how they never took into consideration the photos that they had of Drake throwing up the same gang signs as one of the other assailants, Robert Allen. And what's even crazier, if you followed along during XXXTentacion's murder trial, you would have known that they questioned this man also about being in God's Plan's music video, and he would not really answer any questions about this.
So this dude right here allegedly was in the God's Plan video. Allegedly. I asked y'all, who team is y'all on? Whose side are you on? 73% of the room says they are team Kendrick. 27% of the room says they are team Drake. Man, the world is turning on your boy Drizzy. They say kick him out. So this dude right here allegedly said Tato, all part of the game. I said, hey, you push the like button. Yeah, salute, y'all, salute. But this dude right here allegedly was, I mean, he the one who ended up snitching too, but he never put Drake name in it. But this dude allegedly was in the God's Plan video. Do y'all believe he was in that God's Plan video, or do you know he was in the video? If you think it, let me know. If you know it, drop them gems. If you think it, just say, I think so. Just drop something to let me know you think. Like, Drop me a little thinking emoji if you think he did. If you know for a fact he did, drop the gems. If you think that's a lie, drop the caps. Let's go.
Tentacion's murder trial, you would have known that they questioned this man also about being in God's Plan's music video, and he would not really answer any questions about this. He also put in his appeal that they had social media posts that showed Drake's known associates in XXXTentacion's neighborhood threatening him just prior to his unaliving. Also,
that's why he went and made that post, because Drake put them hitters on XXXTentacion. Look, Drizzy, I fuck with you, brother, but I'm just being real. I know in my mind, I truly believe that Drake definitely has something to do with that. I truly believe that with all of my, with everything that I put that on everything. I truly believe, like, my heart tells me Drake definitely did that, bro. He was trolling Drake mama. He was trolling Drake too much, and Drake was just very annoyed by that kid, and Drake wanted that man gone, and he was going to stop at nothing until he gone, just like Kendrick. Drake wants Kendrick gone. Like, what Kendrick has done, talking about Drake's son, Pusha T is going to get his day. And from what I heard behind the scenes, now, if you know, you know. But from what I've heard behind the scenes, Drake has a tape of them pressing Pusha T and Pusha T copping a plea. From what I don't know if this is true. I'm just gonna say allegedly. Maybe I do know it's true. All I'm gonna say is allegedly, Drake and them ran up on Pusha T and filmed them pressing him, and that dude got on his knees and apologized, begging for mercy. And I'm hearing the top five and them where them goons on that side ran into him. That side of them Toronto dudes ran down on Pusha T from what I heard, but we'll continue.
Didn't fail to mention a couple of Drake's songs that seem like he has something to do with X's unaliving, such as the song Triple X with the lyrics SMS, Triple X, the only time I is below the neck. And he also included the song I'm Upset, which is the song that says Louis bags for body bags. And I mean, the timing couldn't get that much more
that wasn't that song, ma'am. I mean, that song too, probably, but no, that was another song. That was Mob Ties. He definitely was popping that shit in Mob Ties, letting you know he hired some help to get rid of you.
Coincidental, just a couple of days after Drake tries to sue Universal Music Group. Like, it literally makes me think about what Kanye said about Diddy when he said, I can say whatever I want because I've never unalived anybody. And then you have people like Diddy who have to do whatever they're told because they are kept out of trouble by these people. I mean, Kendrick Lamar.
You hear that again? Listen to that again. Hold on.
I've never unalived anybody. And then you have think about what Kanye said about Diddy when he said, I can say whatever I want because I've never unalived anybody. And then you have people like Diddy who have to do whatever they're told because they are kept out of trouble by these people. I mean, Kendrick Lamar literally told us in his song that the embassy was about to be raided. And it seems like, to me, Drake is biting the hand that fed him, and now he's being thrown to the sharks. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
See, somebody just said, didn't they run with bags in the takeoff? Every one of these rappers to think about the bags. When it comes to some bags, that's showing you the industry took them out. Even if Drake didn't have nothing to do with that, he had something to do with that because the industry could have gave him that favor. Anyway, takeoff, bags. Go back and look at Duke the Jeweler. The industry took him out. He was not finna come in here and take out all the industry people who was putting tracking devices on the rappers' jewelry and stuff so the feds could run down on a lot of these dudes. No. We need our Johnny Dangs because that dude is an informant. But that's a story for another day. They took out Duke the Jeweler the same way. Name some more. Pop Smoke. Remember, he posted the bags on. Every time it had something to do with a bag, the industry coming to collect. Just think about it. Name somebody who got took out with some bags was involved. And so they took out Nip. Nip, he was the pharmaceutical people. Nah, he was fucking up that pharmaceutical money, man. I'm gonna be real. You heard Nick Cannon come out and say, oh, man, we still gonna get that story out, Nip. That Dr. Sebi shit still coming out. Nip, I got you, fam. I promise you, doggone, on me, man. I'm gonna still put that out. Man, shut your bitch ass up. You ain't put shit out. Scary ass. Put it out. Just scary ass.
It's funny that Drake is always name dropping Michael Jackson as like litmus for where he wants his career to be, like numbers wise, fame wise, like, you know, as far as like acclaim. But the most valuable thing he could have learned from Michael Jackson's legacy is that no one is bigger than the program. These are long-standing institutions, and this is why I say, like, people really don't know about America like they think they know about America. And the thing about these long-standing institutions is that if you think you're going to stand in the way of these long-standing institutions, you're going to get steamrolled. Okay, that was the most valuable lesson you could have ever learned from Michael Jackson, because he was talking about that for like the latter 15 years of his fucking career. It's just funny that these petitions against UMG so he could collect evidence to eventually sue for the defamation behind Not Like Us and the payola and all of that, which he's claiming a RICO, which is a federal case. So like even after you file a lawsuit, the feds are going to investigate because you're claiming these people committed, you know, an enterprise level of crimes, right? So it's just funny that that happens, and then less than a week later, this XXXTentacion case circles back around where the young man who got life in prison for the unaliving of XXX, his lawyer is spinning a block saying that the courts didn't do their due diligence by allowing him to depose Drake and other people that X had beef with, just to cross his T's and dot his I's to make sure that he couldn't cast reasonable doubt to allow his client to not have to spend life in prison. What's also funny is that nobody's saying that Drake went down there and did that to X himself, right? But we did see him crush the X lookalike in the Sicko Mode video with Travis Scott. And even funnier, in Kendrick's GNX album, he literally said on the track that Drake was trying to put money in the streets in Compton. Now, he didn't.
That's a fact. But also, this is something else that a lot of people don't know. Do y'all know that now this is before that this is, you got to rewind some years. I'm trying to give y'all a hip hop education because a lot of y'all don't know this game like I do. I know a lot of shit. And you can say, you think you know everything. I do know a lot of shit. So if you rewind, do you know who put a hit out on Drake? Does anybody in this room know who put the hit out on Drake in Compton and ain't from there, but got ties to the streets? And if you go back to a case long ago, you know that they already put some niggas in the mix in Cali. Oh, y'all don't know about that, do you? Oh, there you go. So, see, I'm not gonna say it because some people already know. This ain't something that I just know. If you know the game like I know the game, and you study hip hop like I study, you know about this. No, it ain't Jay Prince. P. Diddy put a hit out on Drake. This is facts. When Drake went out to Compton, matter of fact, do y'all know who stopped it from happening? And then, see, a lot of goofy ass niggas don't understand nothing about hip hop. Let me teach y'all something about Drake and Kendrick, about Drake and this person, about Drake. And I know all this shit because I follow Drake's whole career. Do y'all know who stopped it? There you go, Deanna. The Game is the one who stopped Drake from getting killed in California. When Drake went out to Compton, Game put him up on Game and told him, hey fam, they got money on your head out here. Diddy put money in the streets on you. Game said, but you good. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you, fam. That's why Whack 100 and Game will forever be locked in with Drake. Because of what the Whack 100 and the Game stopped Drake from getting killed. This is facts. This is facts. Whack 100 and the Game stopped Drake from getting unalived in Compton. That's why Drake came through there and did that 100 video. That's why Drake is cool with the Game. That's why you think the Game step up and say shit now because he already done saved Drake's life. Them Drake and the Game are real. They cool for real. Not on no rap shit. But that 100 shit was a favor. 100, I got you. You feel me? Pay attention. Stay woke. Let's continue. But I'm just giving y'all a hip hop lesson tonight.
Prison. What's also funny is that nobody's saying that Drake went down there and did that to X himself, right? But we did see him crush the X lookalike in the Sicko Mode video with Travis Scott. And even funnier, in Kendrick's GNX album, he literally said on the track that Drake was trying to put money in the streets in Compton. Now, he didn't allude to exactly what he was putting that money in the streets for, but he did say, you putting money in the streets in the form of Bitcoin could have really brought my family harm. Again, this...
Drake was putting that Bitcoin out there. Now, Anybody who know about Bitcoin, you know what type of time he was on, because if you go to the dark side of the internet, you can only do transactions in Bitcoin and shit like that. You gotta, you not finna, we need the Bitcoins. We ain't tying this shit back to nothing. That shit is so damn near untraceable. It's very hard to trace a Bitcoin transaction. Let's just put it like that on the dark side. You ain't got to believe nothing I say. Just trust me and believe me. When you hear Drake put some Bitcoin out there, Drake was trying to get Kendrick killed.
It's all allegedly, so, we can't say for sure Drake had a hand in anything, but what we do know for sure is that you and Lucian was just hugged up the other day. And so whatever you think you about to use to try to steamroll them, they're going to steamroll you harder and faster. So whatever dirt UMG has been collecting, Universal has been collecting on you over the years, my guy, please know you finna have a rough 2025. 2025 finna be rougher than 2024. That I can promise you, as somebody who is a Black American and has seen how these institution works over the course of not only my ancestors' life, but mine too.
Man. What y'all think about that? Drake is in for a roller coaster ride with UMG. This is about to, man, I ain't gonna lie, shit gonna hit the fan, and it's gonna hit the fan rather quickly with this man, because he's playing with some dangerous people. Drake got enough money, but he playing with some dangerous people right now, so he got to be on pins and needles. Drake can't trust nobody. He really can't trust nobody in his own camp right now, because the people closest to him are leaking most of the information out. People been working for the ops in his circle. That's why these days when you see Drake, he only got a few people around him, Chubbs and them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna be around too many people. He gonna always have Chubbs with him, and he kick it with a few other people. Now Drake didn't cut his whole circle off because he know they trying to kill him. Drake know they want him out of here. That's why he moved to Houston with the protection of mob ties and Jay Prince. Jay Prince I ain't gonna lie, Jay Prince a powerful motherfucker. So that was a smart move by Drake. It don't matter what you think about Jay Prince. I ain't gonna lie. Look, ain't nobody fucking with Jay Prince. Ain't nobody fucking with that man. So that was the best decision he could make for his career, was to move to Houston and under the mob ties protection plan. Let's go. Let's continue.
I was saving this topic, but I see that Joe Budden spoke about it on his podcast before I got a chance to make a video on here. So let's talk about another hole in the theory that Drake is taking down Universal because Universal wanted to get rid of Drake or lessen his value so they wouldn't have to pay him as much money, right? Now, I first thought about this when I saw a clip of Act talking, and he claimed that he spoke to somebody at Universal. Now, I don't know his sources. I don't know whether that's true or not, but there is credence to the statement that was given. So we keep on saying UMG as a conglomerate. But in the previous video, I broke down, and as a lot of you may know, Drake and Kendrick distribute their music through two different labels. Those labels are under UMG. Drake on Republic Records, Kendrick under Interscope Records. You get what I'm saying? There's Republic Records, there's Interscope Records. Now, UMG owns a lot of different
First of all, education time. You're only distributing your music through a few people. And everybody can name them off the top of their head right now. Someone said Mob Ties not pressing Kendrick. Look, Kendrick is just as tough as Drake. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? But what was I saying? Hold up. The labels are, you're only distributing your music through a certain few entities. You can name them off the top of your head if you know the distribution companies, the major ones, and then the only other lesser one would be one. There's very few distribution companies that you're distributing your music through, because there's powerhouses that ain't going nowhere. And remember when Suge Knight and them, Jay Prince and them tried to start their own distribution company, and they all got the feds on their ass? Sony, there you go, Universal. And the only other one that's came out, everybody knows the other dude, and we all know he killing off all his artists. I ain't got to say the name, but you know the Mo3 case and all the other people that was unalived under that man's protection plan as well. Y'all know who I'm talking about, your boy Gazi. But you can say his record label in the chat. They did a TV show called it too.
Sub labels, including Interscope and Republic. But there are different people that run those labels. Now, there is a fight for power right now because Lucien brought his son in to run a label. But the theory is when Lucien retires, he's going to have his son step up. But there's also rumors circulating that his son wants to do his own thing because his son had his own label before he came and joined his pops. And he was signing people like Tekashi 6ix9ine, Ice Spice. Like, he showed he can sign hit makers himself. You feel me? So he's been on.
And y'all just notice he named 2 industry plants. You're not signing anyone. You remember? Do y'all know the story of how they discovered 6ix9ine? Does anybody know the story of how they discovered this man? And I know y'all thinking I'm all over the place. But I told you I'm giving y'all a hip hop history lesson tonight. That motherfucker is an industry plant just like Ice Spice is. Ice Spice is talentless with her carrot top looking ass. They discovered this dude working in like a grocery store, a deli or some shit. They discovered 6ix9ine. Someone just walked up to him and said, "Hey man, you look like you should rap." But if y'all seen this goofy ass dude whenever they signed him, he didn't look nothing like that. That dude did not look like no damn rapper. He just looked like a weird ass anime fan. But I'm just saying, they went to him and told him, "You look like you should rap," and then they made him into a star. Lucian Grange's son put him on. There you go. And then the feds came. And now he don't rap no more. He's doing salsa music and shit.
His own kind of wave. Now, they're like, all right, so who's going to take over when Lucien hangs it up? You have the heads at Republic Records and the heads at Interscope Records kind of battling for that top spot. Now, would it make sense for the person that is the head of Republic Records to get rid or conspire to lessen the value of their third best hit maker? Because I think Republic Records has Taylor Swift and The Weeknd,
Okay. Taylor Swift and The Weeknd. We're both a part of this play. I know you like Taylor Swift. Yeah, go look at the Taylor Made song. She definitely was a part of this. Taylor is a very, very, very evil person. I don't even know if y'all know, she's one of the head witches in the industry. One of them. She's under some of the head witches that control everything. Put it like that. She's right underneath, and she's leaning towards taking over Beyonce. I'm being serious. That's why Beyonce been walking around. Everybody got to thank her. Beyonce is losing her powers, and from what I'm hearing, you and Jay-Z day is coming.
Sell more records than Drake, but then there's Drake. You feel me? Would it make sense to lessen the value of Drake and help out your direct competition on the other side at Interscope Records, who's distributing Kendrick's music, right? Would it help you in a sense to help your competition gain more leverage, and then they get in turn a bigger artist coming out of the smoke, and then they have more leverage with the boss to take over that next spot? You get what I'm saying? I think that's a solid argument for UMG to make. Like, look, who is it helping as a whole? Because there's labels with like under the label, and there's people that work on each side of things that need to benefit from this. So why would you tarnish something on one side to benefit a label across the street when you're kind of battling? Because these labels have been disappearing. Like, you feel me? So if your label starts going under, everybody goes bye-bye. You get what I'm saying? But it's just a theory right now. Like I said, I was going to break this down a little bit more in depth, but I see clips starting to circulate. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even get to get this video out. So yeah, I had to make it real quick.
Yeah, well, you should have been fast. You got to be quicker than that, buddy. Nah, but so brother, I'm trying to teach you something, my brother. If you are telling me that there was a record label here and there's a record label here, and it's under an umbrella of this record label, that's telling you that this motherfucker is the one that's in charge of everything. So you don't do shit unless I say so. There's your history lesson for you. This person is in charge, not these people. It doesn't matter. It's a top of the pyramid right there. And then you got branches underneath, right? So this is the head honcho. Lucien ain't gonna never lose. And if he ain't gonna get his way, he gonna take Drake out one way or another. Or Kendrick gonna get sacrificed. Somebody gotta go. Both of them ain't gonna be able to make it here. Let's continue.
Jay-Z asked Drake to do what for J. Cole? Apparently, on the last episode of Inevitable, the audio series with J. Cole, Eve, and a few other people going back in J. Cole's career and talking about J. Cole's career, they talk about a time at a party in 2011 when Jay-Z walked in and asked Drake to give J. Cole a hit. Let's get into it. He says, yo, we're having a conversation. Me, Cole, Drake, Future the Prince. That's one of Drake's business cohorts or whatever, began. Cole's manager says, I don't know who else, but there were a couple more people. So then Jay walks in and he sees all of us together. He goes, yo. And he looks at Drake and he says, yo, get a boy one. He continued. He points at Cole, basically give him a hit. Well, what? I even remember Future's face, Future the Prince, being like, that's embarrassing. Cole clarified that Jay was actually pointing at the workout rapper while looking at Drake doing the chat. And although the then Budden stars were friends, they were also competitors. Shout out to Complex for, contextualizing this whole thing out. Their Friday Night Lights collaboration in the morning would end up making a sideline story, which is J. Cole's debut album. If you don't know me, I'm HQK, and as a big threeologist and also the Secretary and Treasury of the whole Venture Club, let me tell you what was going on here and the thinking. See, you gotta understand, Jay-Z's a businessman first, right? At the time, 2011, I believe Cole had not dropped his debut album, and Cole needed one. He needed a hit. And say whatever you want to say, Drake been a hit maker and rapper for a very long time. He's been that guy, and Jay-Z recognized that. So,
hey, I don't know who this Jonathan person is, but leave my mods alone. I keep telling y'all, stop trying to communicate with my mods. They don't want to talk to y'all. Unless y'all are just saying, hey, and whatever. Okay, cool. Stop trying to flirt with my fucking mods, bro. I don't give a damn if you green or not. Don't flirt with my mods. Leave it that way. Let's continue, though.
Jay-Z's thinking here for me is yeah. Businessman first, you're my first signee for Roc Nation. I need you to get out there and crunch out those hits, Jermaine. And you weren't doing that well. This kind of probably was about the who that era. And the whole work out for me, right, era, right? Where J. Cole had to make I Let Nas Down because he felt like he let Nas down. I could connect those two things back to Jay-Z, but whatever, let's keep pushing. So yeah, and Jay-Z's also a slick talking mother effer, man. Guys like Jay-Z, they don't say a lot. You know what I'm saying? Marcy, yeah, get a boy one. Sir, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. So the thinking there for Jay-Z's businessman, my signee needs one. The thinking for Drake, apparently, I don't know. They didn't say Drake said anything back. I'm thinking Drake's like, hey, you're my guy. Now, I will elaborate more on these two and why I appreciate their relationship even more, because around that time and going all the way to about 2012, man, they went through so many instances where they could have became enemies. And a lot of y'all have been asking me about the What's the Dirt video that he made about J. Cole and Drake's relationship. That video made me appreciate their relationship even more. But even J. Cole saying stuff like this makes me appreciate it even more, because there were so many instances, right? Imagine one of the GOATs or the GOAT walking up to you guys as your careers are budding and y'all are competing with each other. There was a long time, a lot of y'all don't remember this, where people, every time they brought up Cole, they bring up Drake. Every time they bring up Drake, they bring up Cole. But they always spoken in such a way yo, Drake's out of here. Drake's out of here. Are you going to follow him? What are you going to do, right? And for them to still be able to lock in and maintain a good friendship, you know what I'm saying, before this whole ain't no big three era, it's just big me, that's amazing. I will say, though, JB out of pocket. JB son of ninjas. But JB right, all right, let me put on the whole Venture Treasury Secretary cap, because J. Cole's first #1 hit, even though I felt like J. Cole carried the song, was because of what song? First person shooter years down the line. You don't like it, I don't like it, but Dove is always right. Lord and Savior, Hove.
If glazing was a person, boy, that dude is glazing the fuck out of Jay-Z right now. You sound like you want to smash Hove right now. Said, Lord Hove. Oh my God, Hove. Calm the fuck down, my brother. But anyway, as we proceed to give them what they need, Jay-Z and Drake are still behind the scenes friends. J. Cole, of course, because J. Cole is cool with Jay. There's plays going on. Jay-Z is working behind the scenes to still try to get Drake to be on the top, but then he got Kendrick at the Super Bowl. We all know Jay-Z love to play both sides. Jay-Z got something up his sleeve. He's been very quiet about the Diddy situation. He's been too quiet about the Drake and Kendrick situation. Jay-Z, you got to be careful with Jay-Z because Jay-Z trying to line somebody up. We just don't know what side of the fence that man ever on. Jay-Z is trying to line somebody up, and we're going to figure it out pretty soon. Jay-Z got something to do with this shit, too. Then you got to go back and think about this. Taylor Swift. Why would Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift has the biggest influence out of anybody in the entertainment industry. I'll say that again. Taylor Swift has the most influence out of any entertainer that exists. I'll say it one more time. Taylor Swift has more clout than everybody. Her influence is too high. And you know why I'm telling, and you know how I know that to be true? Because they set Travis Kelce up, which is on the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know y'all like, bro, what does this have to do with Drake and Kendrick? Man, everything. Just pay attention to the bigger play. I'm trying to teach y'all something. If you look at the bigger play, Travis Kelce doesn't date within his whoop-de-whoop. He like the sisters. Everybody know that. I ain't saying he can't change his mind or nothing, but if you know his type and you look at her and her booty, you know damn well that man they probably ain't even smashing. That is a play to get kids in her. Matter of fact, that's a play to get people in her fan base into the NFL. That's why the NFL was having one of the best years last year. And who do you think was on every clip? Every time you turn around, she over there. She don't even know what the hell going on. Just every time you flip the screen, Travis Kelce touchdown. Like, damn, I'm good. I said it right there. I said every time I've seen him clip to her face, I said they winning the Super Bowl, and this is all about the younger fan base and all of her people coming over to the NFL and vice versa. The NFL fans will now be Taylor Swift fans, and it all makes perfect sense. And who was behind that whole play? Jay-Z. That's why Beyonce is shook. Because Jay-Z helped put a lot of that shit together, but we'll continue on that. Jay-Z got a lot to do with this NFL shit. Let's continue.
It's about to get dark. This man was convicted of getting rid of XXXTentacion, and he just mentioned Drake's name in the situation. This is coming days after Drake puts out his lawsuit against UMG. This doesn't mean that Drake is some superhero who's saving the music industry, really trying to save his own ass. However, if he believes that UMG doesn't have the ability to press the button on him because he's Drake, he's lost his mind. If anything, it's easier to press the button on him because he just lost the beat to Kendrick Lamar. His public perception is ruined. All the secrets that haven't been coming out about Drake yet, that have been kept on the low, are about to start coming out, and it's going to traumatize his fans, bro. He's not going to win this.
And I got to say, I agree with you. Like I said, I'm not going to be biased here just because I'm a Drake fan. I agree with you. I think Universal destroys Drake. I don't know how Drake can come out on top, which I do think he will win the case because that's clear defamation. I mean, come on. You can't prove what the hell you just said, and you allowed the shit to come out. So it's going to be a pretty easily winnable case. And I think he's going to be able to prove a lot more shit because I think Drake knows a lot of shit behind the scenes. So I do think, and I do agree that Drake wins the case. But this is a war. The war is just beginning. Kendrick Lamar won a portion of what's to come. He won the very first, you know what I'm saying? That's round one. This is a 12-round fight. You didn't knock him out in the first round. You did some damage. I ain't gonna lie. What you did, what y'all did as a collective, you, Lucian, Universal, and all the elites, and every rapper that was connected to that shit, Future, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, yes, she had something to do with this, Jay-Z, Beyonce, J. Cole, he backed out because he said blood was going to be shed, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross. Rick Ross was in this motherfucker, French Montana, A$AP Rocky. Who else, y'all? Who else was involved in this shit? Who else switched up on Drake? Y'all name it in the chat. Y'all tell me who else switched up on Drake, man. Everybody's switching up on Drizzy, man. But
let's continue, man. Let's continue this shit, man. It's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a long night over here, man. We're gonna be doing our thing over here, man. Let's continue.
Now, on yesterday's Inevitable podcast, J. Cole said that Jay-Z asked Drake to give J. Cole a hit record, gang. And I love Jay-Z, but that's OD fucked. That's OD fucked up. All right, let me break down to y'all what happened. So this is back in 2011 before J. Cole released the Sideline Story, right? Cole and Hove went to LeBron James' 2 Kings dinner during the 2011 NBA All-Star Game weekend. And Drake was propositioned for a collaboration. So as Eve tells it, we're having a conversation, me, Cole, Drake, and Future the Prince. I don't know who else was, but there was a couple more people. So then Jay walks in and sees all of us together. He goes, yo, and he looks at Drake and he says, yo, give the boy one, pointing at J. Cole. And he said, give him a hit. And we're all like, what? He said, he was even looking at Future the Prince face like, that's embarrassing, gang. Eve followed that up with, what I do remember is being at the dinner and I'm just looking at Cole and he looked pissed. Later that evening, Cole went and approached Hove about the recommendation, pointing out that Hove didn't have a Billboard top and hit from his 1996 debut album Reasonable Doubt. So he's like, yo, you ain't have a big hit on your first album, so why you glazing Drake telling him to give me a hit, gang? I'm not gonna lie, this story tracks well with the stories we always heard, or at least I always heard, about Jay-Z and Cole's relationship, especially early on. How and before I get into that, I remember listening to a Jim Jones interview, and he said we could have signed J. Cole. J. Cole was in the studio rapping with us all the time, and he was really talented. But the thing is, there was Drake at the time, and they just looked at J. Cole as Drake, but there was already a Drake, so they was like, we not going to sign him because there's no point in signing another Drake. You feel me? And you know, it's different times because they brought something different to the game than what was popular. You know, it wasn't street rap. It wasn't, you feel me? Even though Ye's kind of the father of it, and Cole spoke about that on the Inevitable shit, it was still different. You feel me? And I think people struggle to market him. But Hove didn't want to put Cole out there without a hit. And then Cole ends up making Workout, and then later reflects on how he hated that song, and he let Nas down, and he put Let Nas Down on Born Sinner, the same album when he started saying how he's going to drop that same album, his album the same day as Kanye and shit. All of this shit ties in together. I really like the Inevitable podcast or audio files. How do y'all feel about this, gang? I'm not going to lie. This was crazy when I read it. Also, if y'all want to hear it, I heard another crazy Jay-Z story today, and I'm like, damn, Hov. I really fuck with Hov, you feel me? I went from Lil Wayne being my favorite rapper to maturing into listening to Jay-Z's discography, like probably my third year of college. You feel me? And I became a big Jay-Z fan. And then, you know, we always respect his business acumen. But I do admit when people do some grimy shit. That was grimy, gang. I'm not going to lie, Hov. That's grimy. That shit'll make a nigga feel some type of way. I don't care who you are. You point at nothing like, yo, give him a hit, man. Yo, until next time I'm out of here, make sure.
But hey, you got to think about it, man. Drake, and my point is, J. Cole can rap. Kendrick can rap. A lot of the dudes can rap, but Drake makes better music than everybody. That's not glazing the dude. That's just, if you really sit back and listen to that last album Kendrick just dropped and really listen to the lyrics in that shit, he ain't talking about shit. Number one. Kendrick Lamar's hooks all suck. I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar, that's one knock I had on the Game. The Game was one of my favorite rappers, but the Game was also a victim of this. That's why 50 Cent made better music than the Game, but the Game was a better rapper. Follow me. I'm not biased. I keep it a buck. Drake can't rap with Kendrick Lamar. He can't rap with J. Cole either. Yeah, they can rap and coexist on the same song, but when it comes to barring shit up, if you just want to get in there and say, hey, fam, I'm finna spit 32, you go spit 32 behind me, or 24, however, Drake getting washed. And I think he get washed in both of those. I don't think Drake pen can keep up with them dudes. But if it comes down to making a top Billboard hit, Drake is killing both of them. I think both of them would need a Drake hook before they can come up with something bigger than Drake. They would need the genius of Drake. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. Just the same knock with the Game. He can out-rap damn near everybody, but he can't make music for shit. Just being real. It was garbage. Kendrick Lamar's album, I thought I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard it, I loved it. I loved it on first listen. And I got in my truck and I was just jamming. And I was riding for about an hour or two. I jammed it twice on the way to where I was going and on the way back. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to just change the shit. It was bad. That CD sucks. I'm sorry. I loved it when I first heard it, but I was just like, I guess it was just the shock value of. And then I listened back to it. I'm like, bro, this shit really is trash. But we'll continue. Let's continue tonight, y'all. Was this what I just played?
Question for the Drake fans, the Drakesters, the Drizzlers, Team Drizzy. Cause when y'all talk about Drake and you make the case for his supposed greatness.
Damn, I want to play this, but I forgot they got this damn song in the background, so I can't play that. My bad. They got the damn Kendrick song in the background. But anyway, the dude was, but he was getting on Drake ass. But I don't want to play the fucking song because I don't want to get copyright. It said he a fan. Yeah, man. But anyway, he was gonna get on Drake ass, basically, and ask the fans how y'all feeling about this, the lawsuit coming out. Really, I don't feel no type of way about the lawsuit. And for the people to saying that's not hip hop, it's like, bro, this really ain't got, this whole thing don't have nothing to do with hip hop. Because if you really listen to the facts of this shit, there ain't really no facts because Kendrick was just lying about everything he was saying. Like everything Kendrick said about Drake was basically a damn lie. His songs were pointless. And then Drake's team fed him some information and he ran with it with a daughter. Whatever happened to Drake's daughter? Nobody talk about that no more. Kendrick got tricked in this shit. So really, it was set up for Drake to lose. Drake made a lot of strategic moves in this shit, but no one is going to ever give Drake anything because it's already set up for him to lose. But if you think about it, they fed Kendrick some false information and he made a whole song about it. No one questions that shit. That song should get thrown out because that song was false. There is no daughter. Where's the daughter at? Yeah, don't say that word over here, AT aliens. Don't say that word. I ain't calling nobody that shit. Don't say that word over here, though. I said, I believe so, Ratchet. It was already set up for the man to lose. Drake was never gonna win this. And like no matter what no one says, the record label was already against Drake. So how the hell you gonna beat the label? Let's just continue. But he might beat the label. But
Drake
that's gonna come with a price.
Always reminded me of that guy in high school that never really fit into one particular crowd. He's a dork. And he could be nice depending on which group accepts him at the time. If the nice people are nice to him, then he'll be nice. But if he gets in with a group of bullies, let's say, then he's going to act like them. One day, the cutest girl in high school decides to pay attention to you. So now he's on top of the world. It's kind of like that movie, Can't Buy Me Love. Remember when he paid the girl to be nice to him so that now he looked popular? That's how I feel Drake is. Okay, so he's a performer and then he starts rapping and he's doing well and he's making some money. And now he's telling like the jocks of high school, like, look at me, I've got lots of money, come with me and I'll pay for everything. LA natives, you know the type. They're dorky, they have no personality, but they've got tons of money. So they're surrounded by beautiful girls or fun people and they're the ones that are paying their way through everything. Bottle service, maybe it's Coachella, VIP. Drake is that type of guy. So now all of a sudden he's paying for everything. People think he's cool. And then another rapper comes along, calls him out on all of his dorky stuff. People are vibing with the song and he goes back to his dorky ways. He's like, I don't like this. I'm going to sue you. Drake cannot believe that people are genuinely liking Kendrick Lamar.
Man, I'm gonna need you to fix your microphone.
He's like, no, they paid for it. It's like when he was thirsty and coming on too strong with Rihanna, he's thinking like, Can't Buy Me Love. Like, what do you mean? We had an agreement. Drake trying to sue his own record label is just a corny move. And I can hear the people saying, oh, it's brilliant. It's like when Prince wrote Slave on his cheek because he was protesting the record labels. I don't feel like it's the same. I think Drake is a sore loser and he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. Why don't people like me anymore? Because it's the dork in him.
And see, that's the Kendrick fans are just weird, bro. And everybody who has a knock on Drake just got the weirdest shit to knock him for. But anyway, someone said is LeBron, did LeBron switch on Drake? LeBron has to go with whatever he has to go with right now. LeBron don't give a damn which direction he going because he trying to stay away from that Diddy shit that he had going on. Yeah, she was hating hard as hell. He's just a dork. Girl, if Drake would have talked to you, you probably would melt. He's just such a dork and shut up, girl. I said, is that Lucy Liu? I don't know who the hell that was. That was Chung Lee. That was Chung Lee. Let's continue, man. I don't know. But it's a lot of weird shit going on in the game right now, man. What y'all think, man? Because LeBron was a Drake fan. Now LeBron is Team Kendrick, but LeBron also don't want his dirt to come out, so he got to go with whatever the industry tell him, because LeBron was caught in a dress at them damn Diddy parties, allegedly. Allegedly, LeBron was in a mini skirt at one of them Diddy parties. They said LeBron was out there looking like Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu at one of them Diddy parties. So he was looking like Big Wesley over there. I don't know what it was, but it was loose. I don't know what LeBron had going on. They said LeBron was shaking and popping his ass. And y'all do know that Bronny, his son, was fucking Aiden Ross too. I've been told the gang that a couple of times over here, but I ain't lying. Go look at that stream when Aiden Ross was on live and Bronny had the key to his house and opened his door. I don't know how the hell he get. I don't know. Look, Bronny like, dudes, bro, I'm just be real with y'all, man. Allegedly. Look, Bronny, we got to get rid of that nigga. Yo, hold on. Yo, you can't be talking about my son. Shut your bitch ass up, LeBron. You switched on my Miami. He fuck you for life. I don't give a fuck about no LeBron James. Fuck that dude. Let's continue.
Did you know we're watching Michael Jackson vs. Sony Part 2 after Drake just sued Universal Music Group? So Michael Jackson and ATV, his publishing company, partnered with Sony in 1995, and his publishing company owned the rights to the Beatles catalog. That is very important throughout this whole story. After partnering with Sony Music, Jackson still retained 50% of the company, which then turned into the largest publishing company in the world, making Jackson the most powerful person in music. But as everyone knows, good things come to an end after Jackson sued Sony for corrupt practices, which was lack of promotion for his new project Invincible, because Jackson felt like they were forcing him to sell his 50% ownership in the company, but mainly, they just wanted the Beatles catalog. And at the time, Jackson was financially desperate, so they thought they could corner him and make him sell, but he didn't. He instead sued Sony and came out about the CEO Tommy Mottola being the devil. Now, all of that isn't the same to what's going on with Drake.
And you remember when they did that, and I ain't gonna say the word in the chat, but once they were done with Mike, the industry made everyone feel like he was a PDF file. The industry switched on Mike and made everybody think that he was guilty of that. And till this day, dead or alive, Michael Jackson can't shake those allegations through some people. A lot of us know, and a lot of us, well, I would say, I don't feel like Michael Jackson is or was what they said he was. I just think that the dude was just kind of a strange person, you know what I'm saying? And his childhood was completely robbed from him. And if you really, I don't know if anybody ever remember watching the Jackson 5 story. It was fucked up how they did them kids, man. All them kids was fucked up when they got older because of what they went through as children, bro. And not just the beatings. It was just like, bro, like they never got a chance to be a kid. So I just think Michael Jackson just wanted to live his childhood over again. I don't really think it was on no weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think so. Chat, y'all can agree with me or disagree. Drop the gems if you agree, Michael, that wasn't, it wasn't true. Or drop the caps if you feel like, Mike was like that, bro. He was a weirdo like that. Well, I don't know. Do y'all think Mike was? Drop the gems if you feel like he was. Drop the gems if you feel like Michael Jackson was not a part of that, fam. You think that I'm right on the money when I say Michael did not do that, or drop the caps if you think Michael Jackson really did that shit. Let me know in the chat.
Currently, but it's weirdly similar. So Drake signed with Universal in 2022 for $400 million, but after 5 projects, multiple tours, it feels like he has repaid that debt, and he's looking for a newer and bigger deal, or he will go independent, which is where the Kendrick Lamar beef and the song Not Like Us comes into play.
Boom, man. And this dude, now finally somebody with some damn sense. Finally somebody with some damn sense. As soon as Drake look, they want the catalog, they want everything, and Drake also trying to get more money, and they ain't trying to cough it up. And as soon as Drake started negotiating, we'll do it. You know what, dog? Let's just go ahead and hype up Kendrick Lamar for a second. And then, if you think about this, with this generation, if I take a song and I get to put this song on the NFL Network, ESPN, every newscaster is going to make a reference to it, every radio station plays it, every single NBA player is tweeting it. Every you got the president that's running making stuff from the shit. You got everybody in the world, and I can make everybody in the world listen to my song. it'll catch on. If I can get that song on every ESPN, NFL Network, NBA, this daytime TV, nighttime TV, every radio station, every club, everybody's drilling this song. Not Like Us was drilled into everyone's brains over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So much to the point when Drake, look, let me show you how the record label fucked Drake over. As soon as Drake was dropping his music through the label and he would put it out, 2 minutes later, Kendrick dropped. I know he looking at Lucian like, you bitch ass. So every time I make a drop, this nigga just instantly knows how. Yeah, somebody in his crew was against him and someone was leaking shit, but the record label was the one submitting the shit. The record label knew when it was going to drop. They knew the correct time it was going to drop. Kendrick, you dropping at 6, bro. All right, bet I'm dropping at 6:01. The record label fucked Drake over big time in this. Let's continue.
And make him sell. But he didn't. He instead sued Sony and was lack of promotion for his new project Invincible because Jackson felt like they were forcing him to sell his 50% ownership in the company. But mainly, they just wanted the Beatles catalog. And at the time, Jackson was financially desperate, so they thought they could corner him and make him sell. But he didn't. He instead sued Sony and came out about the CEO Tommy Mottola being the devil. Now, all of that isn't the same to what's going on with Drake currently, but it's weirdly similar. So Drake signed with Universal in 2022 for $400 million, but after 5 projects, multiple tours, it feels like he has repaid that debt and he's looking for a newer and bigger deal, or he will go independent, which is where the Kendrick Lamar beef and the song Not Like Us comes into play. I'm not here to pick a winner, but it did seem like the song was everywhere because it legit was, because Universal was pushing the song to destroy Drake, much like Sony did to Michael by under-promoting and trying to destroy his brand image. Not Like Us is trying to destroy Drake's image, where in both cases, the industry was hoping these two would sell out and cave and work with the industry. But these two corrupted the industry by 1, being bigger than the whole music game, and 2, owning the rights to most, if not all of their music. So the only way for Sony or UMG to get a piece of the pie is to partner and pay a lot of money. But all good things do come to an end. And when the industry wants you out, it's like Drake said, it's time to hit that red button.
Yeah, he got to push the red button now. You see, I know a lot of y'all are counting Drake out, and a lot of people think this is over. Kendrick washed Drake, which if you're looking at it from that standpoint of round 1, fuck yeah, he washed Drake. Yes, I agree with you. He definitely beat the fuck out Drake, but it wasn't a fair fight. I think Drake was set up and jumped, and it was a whole bunch of other shit. And like I said, you drilling this shit into people's heads. I mean, obviously, y'all don't want this dude to win. And no matter what Drake did, he was going to lose that shit. That portion of the battle, Drake was never going to win. No matter if he would have came out with Ether, it didn't matter. Drake, and I think the last one, the Heart Part 6, niggas sleep on that song. Like, I mean, it's a lot of Drake haters, but Drake dropped the best music in this battle. One of the songs Kendrick dropped should be X'd out of the whole fucking shit because it was all lies. It was all fed to him by Drake. Not Like Us was one of his worst lyrical songs ever. That song, I mean, outside of the hook, and that hook was catchy and the beat was good, but the lyrics were horrible in it. And that whole, he was so corny. Everybody saying, oh, ho, now step this way. Like, Kendrick is such a basic dude. When you break his lyrics down, like, y'all just be glazing that dude. Oh my God, he's the next Tupac. Y'all heard the new song where he's trying to rap like Tupac? That shit was so ass. On that new album, he's sitting there trying to rap like Tupac. The song was horrible. Like, come on, bro. Y'all just be glazing that dude. Like, y'all glazing that man donuts. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop glazing that man donuts.
So Drake just recently announced that he's going for a round 2 against Kendrick, but let me let you in on a secret. The first round was never over for Drake. You see, he's still releasing songs dissing Kendrick. Why? Because Drake had a problem. The only way for him to regain his superstardom is to make good music. Now, why is that a problem? I'm going to tell you. Just listen. Well, after the world stops liking a musician, they fall down to what I like to call the second chance zone. If they make a good song or a good album, they'll become tolerated again. But if they don't, they'll fall to the he trash zone, where if in a few years they make some good music, they can slide back up again. As many of you may know, after the Taylor Swift situation, Kanye made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. Everyone went from Taylor to, man, what's she mad for? He was right. They called Gunna a snitch. He dropped some good songs. They said, damn, Young Thug's gonna have to make that. But Drake's situation's actually a little bit different. Listen. See, Kendrick Lamar's song broke so many records that Drake has no choice but to make a mega hit. but nobody likes him, so no one's gonna stream his songs. He counters this by saying, hey, everybody said, he said, everybody, okay, I'm just gonna release my songs not on Spotify because they're cheating. They like Kendrick more than they like me. And well, I hope y'all tune in. Nobody tuned in, but Drake isn't as dumb as y'all may think. Well, actually he is, but I'll explain why in a second. He starts releasing feeler songs. If the song's a hit, he releases it on Spotify. Everybody goes, yay, Drake's back. If the song is not a hit, he'll just be like, oh, it's just a free feeler song, no big deal. He's done this before with 0 to 100 real quick. I believe Hotline Bling and like a few other songs. Now here's where it starts to get wicked. Since Not Like Us has been released, Drake has dropped a total of around 14 songs with the likes of Lotto, 21 Savage, Camila Cabello, Playboy Cardi, and you probably haven't heard the song. Do you understand what I'm saying? When Drake drops a song, everyone listened. He dropped 14, no one listened. So on to plan B. He makes a post showing Rasheed Wallace, former Detroit Pistons player, saying, we going for round 2, baby, we finna win. But there's more to it than that. After Rasheed said this, not only did they win the next game, they won the championship when everyone thought Detroit was gonna lose against the stacked Lakers. Boy, I was hot. But I digress. So Drake is basically saying he's the underdog and he's gonna come back and win. Also, Kendrick is from Los Angeles, you know, it makes sense. And what better way to get people to listen to his songs than saying, hey, I'm finna start round 2 against Kendrick. But here's where Drake messed up. What he doesn't understand is this isn't a rap battle. Like I explained in my Not Like Us video somewhere down there, to Kendrick, Drake is everything wrong with hip hop. So ruining Drake's life was a way to set things right. Bring balance back to the universe. So for all Drake knows, he can make this round 2 announcement, release a diss song, say, Kendrick, what now? And Kendrick could say nothing. And that would be embarrassing. In fact, Kendrick's friend came out and said, they're leaving the Canadian Drake alone. So he finna just be dissing the air. Drake's friends told him, why don't you take a break from music and make people miss you? You can't tell Drake things in a bad way or he'll get mad. How do I know this? He allegedly removed Lil Yachty, his close friend, from a song for saying, Not Like Us was great. I could be wrong about all this though. I don't know him. Anyway, his response to his friends was, I got a plan. His therapist then quits on him. How do I know this? This man finna sit here and say, Kendrick Lamar told me to go see a therapist, but joke's on him. She quit on me because I won't let the Kendrick thing go. And I keep talking about women. This man said it as a flex. So what you can expect now is for Drake to release a super long album with a bunch of hits. And he might find 1 or 2, but I don't think he's going to reach the same levels of stardom he once had. What you can expect from Kendrick is a really good album to save the state of hip hop in his eyes. But Kendrick might throw in a Drake diss or 2 because Kendrick is very unpredictable. Now, show of hands of who else is tired of this beef. I know, me too. Drake, leave him alone.
See, I agree with some shit you're saying. I disagree with some shit you're saying. Now, you got to just think about it like this. Like I said, Kendrick ain't in no position to shut the fuck up. Kendrick can't. Like, y'all out there. So whenever y'all see each other, it's on sight. It just is what it is. And then you're knocking Drake for throwing teaser songs out. And then if they catch on, you're like, oh, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? That's a hit. If it don't catch on, then you're like, oh, well, that was just a throwaway. What did Kendrick fans say about this trash ass album he just put out? See, once everybody listened to it a few times and realized this album sucks, they start saying, no, wait, no, stop. This ain't even a real album. This was just bullshit. He just throwing that out there. This ain't even a real thing. This ain't real. Y'all doing the same shit. So let's call a spade a spade. This is the real album. It's just not getting the response. And he only sold 300,000. If Drake was to sell 300,000, y'all would laugh at Drake and say, that nigga washed Kendrick, fucked him over. Oh my God. Kendrick just washed Drake. Drake only sold 300K, y'all. If that was Drake selling 300K, y'all would say Drake caught an L. But because it's Kendrick, it's a W. Hold on. For your west side, it's a W because it's Kendrick. Kendrick just underperformed in this shit. Kendrick had the hype of Not Like Us, and he can't live up to that song. Nothing Kendrick does can ever live up to that song. Mark my words, your boy Ratchet got the juice when it comes to this Kendrick Lamar and Drake shit. I'm telling you, it's true. He can't come up with a better hit than that. That was it. That was his Super Saiyan mode. That's all he had right there. He can't do shit else but that. That's why he tried to squabble up. Ain't nothing but Not Like Us Part 2. Am I lying? Is Squabble Up not just Not Like Us Part 2? That's the same exact damn song.
Cameron says Drake is on a Michael Jackson run, basically insinuating that
How we still not at 500 likes. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. We need 50 people to hit that like button.
Drake is the modern day Michael Jackson, right? He says the only thing really separating them is their era. Now, I believe Drake is on a great run. I'm talking about a 15-year run. Michael actually had a run over 30 years.
And to High Vibes, and who else is agreeing with High Vibes? The Truth. Hey, y'all ain't got to be over here. If you saying I'm hating on Kendrick, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm hating. To be real, I'm not. I'm being I was real when I said Kendrick Lamar's a way better rapper than Drake. Was that hating? Shut your bitch ass up. Both of y'all bitch ass niggas. Now get mad and say something.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't believe Drake can compare to Michael as far as universally, right? Michael was more worldwide. Michael got the same type of attention around the world that Drake gets in the United States, right? And maybe some other places. But I'm just saying Michael was worldwide. I believe Michael's the greatest performer. Then you got that aspect of it, right? Drake really isn't a performer, right? He just gonna rap and do his thing or whatever like that, right? People went to see Michael perform, not only just sing, but to see him perform. But if his case is, being successful, being consistent.
Nigga said, you want Drake to be your Diddy. Call me a bitch to my face. And I'm just going to block your bitch ass. How about that? Now do something about it. Now talk, tough guy. Try typing again. We won't even see you no more. Get your goofy ass on.
Breaking records and shit like that. Yeah, he got a point on that, but I don't believe Drake is on Michael's level. If we just going, boil it down. He's not on his level with the fame. I don't believe he has sold as much as Michael yet. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's Cameron's opinion, right? But I believe Michael Jackson was worldwide known. I don't believe Drake is praised and beloved worldwide like Michael was.
Hold on. Let's see. They saying Drake's catalog is reportedly worth over $400 million as we speak right now. $400 million, y'all. $400 million fucking dollars. What are we talking about? Hold on. Let me look up something. Michael Jackson said half of Michael Jackson's music catalog values the entire collection of Michael Jackson's is at $1.2 billion. And when I tell y'all he's the modern day Michael Jackson, he ain't done yet. We talking about today Michael Jackson is worth $1.2 billion. 30 years from now, how much is Drake's catalog worth? If he's already at $400 million while he's still going. If Drake is at $400 million, almost $500 million, right now, where we speak, if he dies, that catalog value goes up. You understand that? That's why Michael Jackson was better off out of here than in here. Take him out of the industry, and now his catalog is worth so much more. Now you got $1.2 billion sitting there. They say Thriller alone sold over 250 million copies worldwide. I'm not saying Drake is Michael Jackson. That's not what I said. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Drake is the closest thing to Michael Jackson that we've ever seen. You can't name another artist who's had the success of Drake. You just can't. Unless you're talking about Michael fucking Jackson. Since Mike left, Drake has been the closest thing, the modern day Michael Jackson. That's facts. The man is worth 400. His catalog right now is worth $400 million. And that's probably not even a right number. It could be more than that. I'm just saying, as of right now, $400 million. Why you still going? That's a lot of fucking money, dog. That's a lot of money for a catalog. I'm just being real. That's a lot of damn money, dog.
Cameron.
Oh, my bad. I just played that. My fault. But let's continue. Hold on.
I told Drake, person to person, you got your kicked by Kendrick. I told her that directly. You think so? Yes. You know, but I said this, man. You heard what this Moreau that said, that nobody want to hear all them entendres. You right, Drake. You were trying to spit entendres. Nobody want to hear that shit. Talk about do the splits. The splits. You got your splits. You did the splits. Everybody want to hear the double entendre. I told him, flat out, you got your ass kicked. He like, well, you know, what should I do to bounce back? Said, look, man, you got to do what I told you to do, man. You need to make a Heal the World song. You got to make a Heal the World song, man. You got to make some... Look, man, I'm going to say this. A lot of people are saying, like, it's over for Drake. You know, how he going to bounce back after this. This was all the rap, man. Like, the rap, yeah, he got him, you know. It's not over for Drake, man. Well, it's over for the Drake we know, but it's not over for him as a person. All he got to do is he got to grow up musically. Music got to grow up. I just think Drake got to grow up musically. I think he has to make some songs that matter. Like, he need like a King Kunta. You got to do something for the black people, Brody. Or Crody. You got to do something for the black people. Like, not for the dumb in the club and that's like that's making black people a bad race. Like, you got to do something for the real black people. Like,
now Daylight is on point right now. Drake does need to mature in his hold up. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Drake does need to mature in his music. Drake has been dropping bullshit music after bullshit music after bullshit music for the longest time. Drake has not came out with anything that's been reasonably great to me. I think Scorpion was the last good project I really liked from Drake. And I think that could have been a masterpiece if he would have dumbed it down to one album instead of trying to do the double disc to try to outsmart the labels and shit. If you would have been smart, you should have threw one part out, and then whatever the throwaway songs was, you should have did another disc later on. What is the one they do with the what the fuck is it called? The LeBron Act Like He Made Up. Y'all know what I'm talking about when they come out, the deluxe. You remember LeBron was like, oh yeah, if you do this, and you get the deluxe. Oh shit, we just made up something. LeBron, shut your dumb ass up, dog. Shut your dumb ass up. That shit been out. But anyway, it was a 2 Chainz shit he was doing. But anyway, if he would have came out with the deluxe album, Scorpion could have been a classic album. Scorpion was the last good album he put out. That 21 Savage shit was trash. That little house music shit he came out with was trash. I really haven't even been listening to Drake like I used to, because I really don't think he's come out with nothing good since Scorpion. He needs to stop trying to keep up with with this generation and make some powerful music. Go back to God's Plan. Go back to the drawing board. I mean, we want to hear some more Teenage Fever and shit like that. Like, that's what we want to hear, Drake. Like, you need to come out with some more. The one you did for your mama on I can't remember the name of it, but it was on Take Care, the last song on the album. The one you did for your mom, man. Come on, dog. You got to come out with more songs like that mean something. So once you mature your music, your music is more mature and you grow up, then you can take out Kendrick. You're not ready because you still in his mind frame like you really in the streets stepping on shit. Drake, that's not you, fam. Even though you making some of the shit sound hard, it sound good, because I do know that you got ties to the streets and you have been connected to some street shit. We just don't want to hear that from you, Drake. Like, so I do agree with Kendrick. I agree with Daylight right there. We don't want to hear that hard Drake. We do want to hear the Drake, the old Drake. We want that old Drake back. So Backpack Drake needs to come back. That's how you're going to take out Kendrick. You're not going to take out Kendrick by doing this shit.
We need to see a picture of you with a Black Lives Matter sign or something. Like, oh shit, you got to do something for the people, Crody. And I ain't even supposed to say Crody. That's disrespectful. Every time I used to talk to Drake, I used to say this, bro. I used to be like, yo, my man, you really big as Michael Jackson. Like, you up there with Mike. Just saying it's Mike and then it's you. You know what's the only thing separating you from being Michael Jackson? He used to be like, what? I used to be like, you gotta make a song that matters for the world, bro. Like Michael had mad, like Michael not as big because he just could sing. Them songs mattered to the world, bro.
That's facts. Daylight ain't saying nothing wrong.
You need to make like a human nature type record. You need to make a We Are the World type record. You need to make a human nature type record. You need to make one of them. You get one of them, you gonna solidify yourself in the beyond. I used to always tell him that, bro. Just one. You don't gotta do a lot of them. You could get back to the club. You could get back to your love life. You could do all that. You just need one. I used to tell him that. I remember one time I'm like, yo, all right, look, Drake, I got a whole plan for you. I gave him a whole plan.
Salute Cocoa Butter for that 10-piece. I appreciate you, boo. Salute for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute.
I said, look, bro, you know, this vegan popping crazy. Like, it's an era. Like, all want to be vegans. Everybody trying to eat healthy. So, look, what if you made like a vegan, like a dope-ass vegan song? You ain't even got to make a vegan song, but just say it in the verse. Like, just be like, yo, I'm who she believe in. Some, even if she vegan. You feel me? Even if she vegan, the hotel let us in. I told her the grass is greener on the other side. You feel me? I was like, yo, like, y'all ain't catch that, let us in. Grass is green. You feel me? I'm like, yo. And then I'm like, yo, all right, after you make a vegan song, like, you should open up the first vegan club. You're like, man, it's not going to work, eh? Man, that's going to, listen, man, you make a vegan hit, then you get the conscious community on your side.
All right, my bad. Oh, damn, dogs over there tweaking. All right. Salute Cocoa Butter for that 10-piece again, boo. I appreciate you. Salute for that 20-piece McNugget. Salute. Nah, he was giving Drake a lot of good advice on that shit right there. So you gotta give it up to what's the name? Daylight for that shit, because Daylight was on point. He got to come up with something that matters. Drake has to come up with another God's plan. He has to come out with a #1 hit record. It does not have to be a diss record. It does not have to be beefing. It does not have to be. It has to be impactful. Drake has to make an impact on everybody right now. He has to do a God's Plan Part 2. That's the only way out this shit.
Last night, J. Cole released a brand new song that reveals the real reason he pulled out of the Kendrick Lamar rap battle. On the track, he also addresses Drake. It's been 6 months since the North Carolina MC waved the white flag and bowed out of the beef between K-Dot and Drizzy. This past April, Cole even apologized to K-Dot on stage in front of thousands at his annual Dreamville Fest.
I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest I ever did in my life, right?
Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen. We almost to 500. Get the likes up. Let's go.
6 months later, J. Cole dropped a new track, Port Antonio, which gives new insight into why he backed out of one of the biggest rap battles in hip-hop history. On Wednesday, October 9th, the Dreamville head honcho surprised fans with the release of Port Antonio. The record is a slow burn and serves as his explanation of why he bowed out of the Kendrick Lamar beef and the fallout of the rap battle. Cole, along with Diesel and Omen, produced the track. Protecting legacies, so lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me, Cole raps. Cole shows he is aware of his detractors and notes how they feel about his move to dip out of the beef. Now, some will discredit me trying to wipe away my pedigree, but please find it out that's rapping this incredibly. The esteemed rapper also references the real reason he pulled the plug on everything even after going at Kendrick on the diss 7-minute drill. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
He's telling you the same shit I'm telling you, just in a different way. This is about the industry. They want bloodshed. They want war. They want chaos. They want to cause all of the confusion and distract everybody away from the play. That's why he was talking about the bots. He's talking about the clicks to make their pockets grow. This is about clicks and views. This is about embarrassing Drake. This is about them wanting more money. This is about the greed of the industry. And you motherfuckers still want your kids to be rappers. Some of y'all still want to be famous. Look, dog, I control my pockets. I control everything that go on with me. The more I hustle, the more I eat. That just is what it is, dog. The more I get up and hustle every day, the more I'ma eat. Ain't nobody in control of my destiny, fam. Like, you be careful when you signing deals, man. Just be careful.
Cole feels like he would have lost a brother in K-Dot if he continued with the feud. They see this fire in my pen. They think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle dog. I would have lost a bro. And all for what? Just to obtain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14, Cole raps. Drake is also mentioned by J. Cole on the track. Cole clearly wants everyone to know there's no love lost between them. Hey Drake, you'll always be my... I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my... All the narratives, tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative, Cole raps. Port Antonio could be a sign that J. Cole's long-awaited The Fall Off album is coming soon. Cole has been teasing the album since 2018. More recently, in 2024, the rapper gave a few hints on his surprise project, Might Delete Later, that the album was imminent. In April, during the height of Drake and Kendrick Lamar's beef, Cole released the project with 2 songs mentioning the fall-off. At the end of 7 Minute Drill, Cole teased fans about his long-awaited album by saying, "The fall off on the way." The MC also rapped, "The fall off is like Hove dropping Reasonable Doubt last on the track Crocodile Tears." Fans will make that comparison for themselves once the fall off officially drops. Till then, there's Port Antonio to keep listening to. Visit the XXL store to buy merch, hit subscribe.
Man, what y'all think about that? That's the reason why J. Cole backed out of it, but I've been saying that same thing. They dropped these songs after I called shit. I said it in the beginning. He backed out. And go back and my Ratchet gang will tell y'all in the chat. I said that shit as soon as J. Cole backed out. I said he don't want no part because this is some real smoke. There's real smoking behind the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like, them OVO niggas can't go to Compton and move peacefully. They gonna have to tap in. I mean, he probably could tap in with like Whack 100 and Game in him. And I mean, it's still some niggas out there who want their heads. I ain't gonna lie. It's some money in the streets on Drake, and it's some money in the streets on K-Dot. So Drake didn't put money out there. Kendrick didn't put money out there. Kendrick knows Drake wants him gone. This ain't a secret. The industry knows Drake. He has put a hit on Kendrick Lamar, allegedly. They got money on Kendrick Lamar's head. Let's continue.
Joe Budden just came out and said Drake is a sack of shit. Look. So it's like, I'm over here saying, all right, let's be fair. Bruh. Look at this. Y'all see it?
Lying, manipulative sack of shit.
What? Let me see if I can find the whole thing.
Face adversity. Adversity makes you change your mind and look for another plan.
True.
If any athlete, it's like saying LeBron James is stupid because he don't own a team or he don't own a league and he's taking a check. I think that, again, until you face some level of adverse...
Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure y'all double tap that screen and get these likes up. Double tap that screen.
situations, that's when your brain changes and you got to think around it and circumvent it.
I feel that. I was thinking specifically.
This is his first time facing adversity in 15 years. And so now we see what he's doing at the face of adversity.
Or he's a selfish, lying, manipulative sack of shit.
And you was the same dude that was sitting up there jamming the fuck out them Drake songs when they dropped. You was bobbing your head, dropping the bombs on your little soundboard. You was definitely keypadded up, bro. You was definitely Team Drizzy when he was dropping them diss songs by Kendrick. Now the mood didn't change.
Who has made enemies for 15 years, and now we're here at the fucking boiling point.
They both could be true.
You've been behind the scenes, being the biggest sack of shit you can possibly be. I'm not here to fucking play games with you niggas.
First of all, Drake fucked your girl. That's really, let's just call a spade a spade. Drake, you are a victim of Drake. You're another victim. Drake done hit all y'all girls and got all y'all dudes in the industry in y'all feelings. Drake been clapping cheek to cheek to cheek to cheek. Drake done smashed all y'all girls. That's what I heard at least. So allegedly. But that's the truth though. Chat, am I lying right now? Drop the caps if I'm lying. Drop the gems if I'm telling the truth. Ain't Drake done fucked all these dudes' girls, and that's why really a lot of these dudes is mad? Drop the gems if you know that to be true. Drop the caps if you think I'm lying or you know I'm lying. Just tell me. Am I telling the truth right now? Has Drake not clapped all their girls' cheeks? And that's the real reason why these dudes is all mad at Drake? They can't tell you why they got beef with this man. Only thing they go, man, he's a sack of shit. He fucked my girl. I thought she was gonna play with my frog. I thought she was gonna play with my frog. Shut your bitch ass up, Joe Budden. Shut your bitch ass. We know you can't fight or do nothing near nothing street. Shut up, Joe Budden.
That's the backdrop. That's why when y'all be saying act be sucking dick or whatever, I'm saying I don't got the hatred for Drake. That's the thing. And by the way, for everything y'all say about me and Drake, maybe this is why. I never met the nigga. I was never smoking hookah with him in a VHS video and brought my girl around that he could say when he got mad at me, well, I'm fucking Axe girl or I'm fucking his ex.
That's the real thank you, academics, for that's really what this is about. He know. We all know. He smashed Tahiri. That's why you met. Well, she had a big booty too, boy. Whatever happened to Tahiri? I ain't seen her in a long ass time. Tahiri had them cakes. I ain't gonna lie. Tahiri had them yams.
Maybe if he did that, I'd probably be, nigga, you know how I get with niggas I don't fuck with. Maybe it would have been that. He did it to Joe. He did it to all these niggas. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what y'all be thinking is me sucking dick is like me just, yeah, it's my favorite artist, but I kind of give him a fair shake. Yeah, he's not that bad. He ain't done nothing to me. Same with 6ix9ine. Y'all be like, yo, how could you be friends with 6ix9ine? How is your about 6ix9ine using you? Blah, blah, blah. 6ix9ine ain't tell on me and manipulated me into the streets. He ain't did business with me and robbed me of $2 million or do whatever. Nah, he ain't never done it. None of that to me. I don't give niggas a chance.
Niggas know what it is out there. That's it. And he's fucking white.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. That angle is starting to get very, very corny. That whole angle is just getting real corny. Because Kendrick Lamar was the same motherfucker that says, we don't want to hear you say no more. We don't want to hear you say no more. And then you got a Mexican saying the same shit on your damn CD. Come on, dog. You just dropped the damn album and you got whatever that weird ass dude name is. That little dude look like he about 4'9". Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't even know his damn name, but he a Mexican Cali rapper. He's saying the same. He's saying it the N-word in his song on your album. Goofy ass nigga.
Yo, Joe, let the hate out, brother. Let it out. And I'm not mad at Joe. Let it out. I fuck with Drake, but yo, let me tell you this. Ever since Drake wrote this long ass message, Joe been waiting for his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Drake, Joe hater. Listen, this shit right here.
That nigga knew exactly what to type in. Ack, you done typed that shit in a few times, haven't you?
Ever since that nigga Drake wrote this shit, nigga, it's been smoke. He said, Joe, you failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember, you're watching a failure.
And Joe Budden is a failure. He didn't fail at everything. And academics can attest to that because y'all had one of the hottest shows, academics. You and Joe Budden had one of the hottest shows, but he had to, even Charlemagne called it out and said, Joe Budden's going to fuck this up. Look, he said, look, I give it 6 months. Joe Budden is going to fuck this whole play up. Look, if we all know one thing, we know Joe Budden's going to fumble. And then what'd he do? He got another chance. And he got with Rory and Mal. What happened? Joe Budden fucked that up too. Joe Budden don't know how to keep nothing good. He fumbled Tahiri. He fumbled the next chick. He didn't fumble his rap career. He didn't fumble at being a podcaster. He didn't fumbled with academics on the everyday struggle. He didn't fumbled. Fucking failure. Let's continue.
Give their opinion on an idea of a recipe of success. A quitter that gives their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop in your brain had you broke, living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty and Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you're their GOAT. Please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect the mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You're retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap, not because you accomplished all you need to is because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generations to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their own opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate. And the fact that I did and continue to do everything he's wanted to do for himself, if you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767 jumbo jet. He owns a modest home in the 973, which is the error code, and flies first class on special occasions. Drake, you knew this damn well coming. Like, come on. Come on. That nigga wanted to get... Yo, Drake, you can't say this to a nigga after you fucked like his ex.
I ain't gonna lie, Ack, you do be glazing the dude. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. You do be glazing the hell out of Drake, though, fam. You do, fam. They probably say, Ratchet, you do too.
And by the way, he never... I don't think... This is me ad-libbing here. I don't think he ever fucked Drake's, like... No. I don't think Drake ever fucked... I don't think Tahiri wasn't with Joe. Like, they were probably in that little love and hip-hop fake relationship stage. They weren't together, right? But it was his ex. But it's still one of those things like, yo, when I bring a girl into the game, any of y'all niggas who fuck her, like, I'm going to start looking at y'all weird. Why is you trying to fuck the girl who... come on, what's up? Unless you trying to play games. You know what I'm saying? And especially, you know, Drake had rapped about it, too. He was just like, I don't know, on one of them songs. Anyway.
And he's Jewish.
Oh, man.
And he had too much dip on his chip. You have been behind the scenes, hitting niggas' baby moms, sending money to niggas' baby. Yo, dog, you been back and sending...
Yo, my nigga Joe go text me. He says, yo, Ack, you're cooking. Yo, he's watching. He says, you're cooking, just not on this point. Not on this point. Not. Yo, Joe. Hey, Joe, I'm with you, though. I'm with you. Listen, Drake's my favorite. But honestly, I think everyone, like, even the people that want me to just kick his back in, bro, I don't have no... Okay, maybe you can say, oh, yeah, I wanted some tickets. Fine.
Damn it, Ack, just stop, bro. You just digging a deeper hole for yourself, brother. Damn. Maybe I just wanted some tickets. So what? Hold on, let me move this over so y'all can see. Hold on, let me move this over here so y'all can see this shit. Let me move this over a little bit. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, no, hold on. Not that. How the hell? Where the hell is it at? Where is it at? All right, there you go. Let's move it over here so y'all can see both. Let's move it over here so y'all can see both of their. Give me a second, y'all. My fault. I had to move it over. All right, let's go. Let's cook. Let's get back to it.
Bro, I don't have... Like, what Joe is... But honestly, I think everyone, like, even the people that want me to just kick his back in, bro, I don't have no... Okay, maybe you can say, oh, yeah, I wanted some tickets. Fine. Bro, I don't have... Like, what Joe is saying, and this is what I said about the Meek thing, yo, and I'll even say, I'll continue a little bit more even with the Drake. Yo, I talked to artists who, they're all were like, I ain't gonna lie, Drake and his people used to talk to us like they were always gonna be the niggas. To go back to some old shit, I hear certain people say, yo, Drake would hold them for publishing. Like, basically, like, big, like, he's hoeing street niggas, like, niggas he fucks with, but, like when it comes to the business, yo, check this out, man. Yo, Drake wants 95% of the publishing, bro. Like, this is the only way you could get a song out. Like, somebody told me this interesting story. They were like, yo, they would be like, yo, what? What the fuck? Like, no, that's not, no, let's do business like this. And they said, this is how it would go back. This is how I go back.
95% publishing Drake, that is fucking diabolical. That is some insane shit, Drake. You doing your boys like that, Drake? See, I have heard a lot of F-boy stories about Drake. I'm not biased, bro. Trust me. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I heard a lot of stories about Drake. I didn't heard a shit ton of stories about Drake just being a fucked up dude, but let's continue.
They said Drake's people would hit them and be like, they said, I think we're doing you a favor. Like, I don't know if you want me to let the boy know that you not rocking with him doing you a favor like this. Like that's how some of the artists were. And they're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they're looking at this like Drake is hoeing them. Well, not Drake himself, but like Drake's people is just like, nigga, get up off that pub, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm giving you a favor. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hoeing them. So, I ain't gonna lie. Talk to some of them people. You know what they said?
What did they say, Ak?
Drake was kind of moving like he was gonna run this shit forever. Yo, I talked to a nigga. I won't mention his name. A nigga Universal. It hurt my heart. Like, because I don't know if he was saying it for me to agree, but he was just like, yo, he's like, yo, it's about time we get some new blood in this, man. Yo, that nigga had his run, good shit, but like, yo, it's time for new blood, man. Like, bro, that nigga had his run, good for him, but it's over now. Let's move on. It's new. And the whole time I'm like, but that's my, you know me, I'm like being like a Dracosexual. Like, but that's my favorite rapper.
Oh, what? What the fuck did he just say? I fuck with you, Ak, but I ain't gonna lie, brother. The amount of glazing you be doing sometimes, that's just a little too much. That's a little too much glaze, bro. What the hell did you just say? Did anybody else catch what that man just... What the hell did it... We gotta run that bike. We gonna have to run that bike. Hold on. Somebody said pause. Dracosexual. Yeah, I don't know what... Come on, Ak, you a grown ass man. If it's a nah, Ak was sounding like Diddy. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he got going on, fam. I don't know. It's that he embodies glaze. Look, throw the donuts up in the chat. Throw the donuts up in the chat. He glazing this man donuts.
Bro, that nigga had his run. Good for him, but it's over now. Let's move on. It's new. And the whole time I'm like, but that's my... You know me, I'm like being like a Dracosexual. Like, but that's my favorite rapper. What you mean? What you mean it's time for some new blood? What you mean?
Damn, I wouldn't have told my crowd no shit like that. I would have never said that in front of my crowd, bro. This is just me being a Dracosexual. So, I was... Ak. Cut it out, Ak. That's a little iffy, bro. I'm be real. That was a little iffy. Throw them donuts up in the chat.
I didn't know what to say. But that goes to the point, people. Mad niggas is looking at... Bruh. Y'all realize... all this shit happening, and now we don't hear nobody saying, man, what are y'all talking about? It's kind of like niggas is like, everybody's so preoccupied right now. Not one of these niggas is doing one show, putting out one song, but they act like they... No, I'm busy with some other shit over here. Hold on, I'm handing out turkeys in the hood. What? Yo, what you think about it? Yo, hold on, man. I'm gonna get back to you. Hold on. Nobody got nothing to say. That does go to kind of... I'm gonna be honest. It kind of goes to like what I've been hearing, bro. It's interesting of me hearing that though, because I'm gonna be honest with you. As a fan who don't know those interpersonal relationships, I'm going to say, and this is why I think probably Drake doesn't also think, people, whether it's a media personality now like Joe or anybody else might have. Maybe a little bit of incentive to be like, all right, nigga, all right, you're getting what you getting the seeds that you've sowed. They've now come to fruition. It's because I think the majority of us fans is kind of like how Drake looks at it. Yo, I brought you on your first tour. I did this for you. I did this for you. I did this for you. While, I'm gonna lie, I've heard artists tell me or people connected to artists, and I'm being very vague. They're like, yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. So.
Let it out, Ak. Let it out. Come on, let it out.
Bro. And I've said, I think Drake has had these fake friendships, but like they're doubling down like, yo, bro, everything happening right now is because Drake's a fake nigga. Like, this is direct words from like these. I'm like, how? They're like, yo, bro, Drake's the type of guy who will tell you, yo, I'm going to give you a feature. And now, because you've heard that and you're now kind of like posturing whatever you got going on, he's like, every time he see you, he's like, nah, the feature soon come. Like he'll basically like string you along like a hoe type shit, right? Which is like, they consider that's like fake. It's like, don't tell somebody you're going to do something, right? Don't kind of throw it in the air and don't do it. I mean, I still like, I kind of defend that a little bit because I'm like, bro, like y'all can't expect a man to just like do stuff for y'all, right? Like, come on. Like, even if he said he was going to do it, it's kind of the game. Like, yo, we gonna lock one in one time. All right, it might not get, but some of these people after a while, they're like, especially when they see other shit. Yo, damn, you did A, B, C, and D for this person, or you've been blah, 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 blah.
What y'all think about Axe take on this? What are y'all thinking right now? Let me know in the chat.
Look how quickly he ran to this other person that was popping. These are the little things I be hearing. I hear about the things about, like, obviously, like, his actions behind the scenes that, obviously include women, which is, that's the point I back up on, because I'm going to be honest with you. Niggas, a nigga who's your coworker that goes out of his way to fuck your bitch is a nigga really saying you ain't shit. So I can't even defend that one. But it is what it is. Anyway, let me keep rocking.
Being the biggest sack of shit you can possibly be. I'm not here to fucking play games with you niggas. Niggas know what it is out there. That's it.
We don't know what it is, Joe. I'm be real. We don't know what it is.
And he's fucking white. And
then he's gonna bring up the J committee. I ain't talking about that.
Yo, dog, you been back and sending messages to this nigga's wife.
I told you this was about women. It's about women.
Talking shit about fucking
You hate Meek, so you're unwilling to say they're kind of in the same position. They're not in the same position to me. Like, Meek's run legitimately, obviously he allegedly didn't treat certain people like, whatever, the best, but it just came to an end. Like, he just didn't have the legs to keep going forward, right? And also, obviously, there's always label stuff, right? Which means, again, maybe his run would have seemingly lasted a little bit longer if he had taken a bad deal, right? Because I do think that if Drake takes a bad deal now, I think things will look better, right? But I don't think Drake.
That's true. If Drake takes less money, Drake was, from what I'm hearing, looking for a $600 million deal with Lucian and them boys to keep shit going. But he wanted a bigger deal because it was $400 million on the last go around. He wants $6 million to make this a bit. He trying to get the Michael Jackson numbers, like I told y'all. Hey fam, I need this extra money, bro. But they not trying to go for that. They trying to shortchange him. Like, nigga, we can do another 4. But nah, you tweak.
He's trying to take a bad deal. I think Drake is at the point where he's doing LeBron deals. Yo, give me the best of the situation, all right? And I'm gonna brag about it, about how I got $600 million and I just bought a spaceship or some shit, right? So I agree. That's the similarity there. But with Drake is making these allegations, like, to me, mid-negotiation. Like, Meek is telling us this shit after he's washed up. Right? Which we're like, all right, cool. Like, it's harder to, like, kind of even conceive. Like, Drake, conceivably speaking, if he dropped the project, and I do have a suggestion for him. Like, you know what my suggestion is for Drake? I said it last.
I'm pretty sure you're going to tell us anyway, but go ahead.
That's true. You got to go ghost. Like, let's not see you till May. Really, I want to say almost to like June, July. But I think that's impossible because Drake would have to, seeing him is not dropping music. Seeing him is all this visible shit he does, right? And which is ironic because none of it is an interview. But no more streams. No more gambling. Stop posting to the story. No more duck lips. No more courtside. No more dates with some random chick on Instagram. No more Turks. There should, like, you got to, wherever Frank Ocean goes to hide, go there. The people they'll miss especially going into next summer, they're going to miss the essence of what Drake is. Come out with the best rollout, and he's also bad at this. He don't do good rollouts. I hate all of his rollouts. A pregnant chick on an album is not it for me. I don't like it. It's great music, though. I don't like the rollouts. Like, I want to see effort. I want to see art. I want to see effort, art. I want to see something that looks like there's a plan, right? If he does that, I think he'll still sell 400, 500. Now, he still got to have the labels behind him, which I don't know how. See, this what fucks everything up. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Drake sells remotely near what we're used to him selling if Universal say, fuck this nigga. Right? So that has to take care of itself. But that whole Kendrick shit, I think that could resolve itself. Like, bro, Kendrick's going to he's going to run everything until February is the Super Bowl, give him 2 to 3 months after that, and then people are going to look for new moments. Like, they're not going to go with the same moment for the whole year. They're going to look for new moments. Yeah. But could he do that? Now, I also would like to offer, I think, because Drake is this multimedia type of artist, again, what I'm being told is that he has a $180 million contract with Stake. My nigga, that's bigger than like every artist's record deal. Why the fuck would you sacrifice these other ancillary money opportunities that you're clearly getting to just go ghost and distant? Now, obviously, it's still a good sacrifice.
Drake trying to become a billionaire. Drake is getting too much. What is the word that gets you in trouble every time? And I mean, as far as when you get too much of this, it starts to get scary for them. If anybody starts to get too much of one thing, and I'm looking for a word here, if you get too much of this, they don't like that. Not money. No, it's not money. There's something more powerful than money. Power is kind of close, but it's not power. Come on, somebody say the word I'm looking for. Not clout, not fame. There you go, Drizzy. What is that, Drizzy? Salute to Drizzle, Drizzy. I don't know. I think it's Drizzle. Salute to Drizzle, influence. Salute to Shawn Michaels, influence. Salute to King, influence. Salute to Jess B, influence. If you get too much influence, it's a bad look for them. Because influence gives you money and power. You got if you put RatchetTV in front of 20 million people every night, you know what I'm saying? Just picture me on HBO, Showtime, or some big, huge corporate TV show or like if I was in Joe Rogan's spot or something, like, imagine the type of influence RatchetTV, they would try to get the fuck rid of me. If I had that type of influence, and no offense to Ack, but he knows how to play the game. He will take the bait and take the contracts and take the deals to spin narratives and not say stuff or to run plays. You can't do that with me, though. I don't get down like that. But, I mean, some people do. Hey, it is what it is. Some people, money talk for a lot of people. Money is, hey, if you could pay a motherfucker enough money, they'll shut the fuck up about certain shit. Me, I got a loud mouth, bro. You can't shut me up.
Because you could, whatever people think you've lost, you would be able to garner back, in my estimation. But that's him kind of like putting a lot of money to the side. I think
for the person who don't understand that, why would they allow him to get that? They allow you to get the influence because they can still control you with your influence. If you could control RatchetTV and put me in front of 20 million people and help you make millions of dollars, but you got to trust me that you can control me. If you think you can control me, that I'm not going to get up there and say the things that I'm going to say about these cases. And if, hey, you can't be talking about UMG. Cut that out. You need to go edit that out and apologize. Can't nobody call my phone and tell me, fam, take that video down. I'm going to tell you, man, suck. What? Get the hell off my phone. If you tell me, hey, go edit that out or go back and apologize to Buddy, I'm not apologizing for shit. You can't, I won't do that.
I think, every time Drake pops out somewhere, he's picking up acts. He's a money getter. Could you go ghost? It's hard. We're going to see some chick touring the embassy. We're going to see somebody in Turks watching him on a jet ski. Like, we're going to see something.
They said, RatchetTV, do you think Drake has enough influence to still sell if he was independent? I think Drake should have went independent 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I think Drake should have never signed a fucking deal. I think Drake could have changed the whole demographic of hip hop. I think he could have really molded hip hop if he would have never signed with Lil Wayne. I think if Drake goes independent from the jump, but he was looking at the money. The money was right there. They were throwing millions of dollars in front of you, protection and all type of other shit. If Drake was to go independent and just start doing pop music and rap every now and then, Drake could have been bigger than Michael Jackson by now, in my opinion. But Drake went the industry route. Now he wants out. You can't, Drake. Just like Tupac, you went in and now you want out. Snoop Dogg went in, he won out, but then he had to realize, oh, murder was the case. Can't do that. I'll do anything y'all want me to do. Let me out of here, please. Please, help me, please, help me, please. So a lot of people get in the game and they want out. It's too late. Once you sign the death clause, it's over. You don't even know you're signing it, but you're signing the death clause.
But that is a way that I've thought that, because right now, I've been there where the internet hates you, bro. I've been there. And if you fight.
I done been there too. Trust me and believe me. A lot of motherfuckers still don't like me, but fuck them. Feed them fish.
You end up being the person who's drowning in the pool. The more you go like this, you drown faster. Disappear. And when I mean disappear, bro, whether it even includes don't talk to me, cool. Whether it includes no more responses or no comment to everything, cool. Just you got to let the internet feel like they've won. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all won. Y'all got it. Y'all won. You got it. You got it. If y'all want to hear all this pro-black shit going into next summer when y'all niggas still want to go smoke hookah and go to day parties, fine. Okay? Even though that mustard shit is popping, but still. But eventually, y'all know what I bring to the table. And also another thing I don't like about the Ja Rule reference, Drake is a one of one in what he brings. A literal one of one. One of the reasons I think Drake's run has been that long, even when we think about rappers or whoever, the people that precede them or succeed them are people usually that operate in the same realm or have the same skill set. We haven't seen anybody that we have said, oh, that could be a Drake-like person. I think for like 20 seconds, people thought it was Chance, and then they realized that boy just loves his wife and he's out of here. And then people thought Kurt Cobain for a second, but never moved after the first song. Like, come on. Like, there is no other person that hits the main check boxes, and I'll tell you what the check boxes are, could rap with the best in the game. That's already like 1% of the game, right? Could make R&B songs that women are in love with him to a level that his music is a soundtrack to their life. That's another like 1 or 0.5%. There is nobody. You can't name nobody who could be. I think Drake would have at times. His run probably would have been shorter if there was somebody who could do what he do. Somebody said Uzi. Uzi can't rap with a 1% of rappers. Are you crazy, nigga?
Hey, Uzi ain't got no damn talent. That dude sold his soul a long time ago.
Chris Brown? Chris Brown can't rap with a 1. Come on, bro. Yo, I went to Drake's show. It's 80% women. All these, half of the people that got opinions about this is niggas. Like, this is some hip-hop shit. We love it. Hip-hop shit. Bro, I go to Drake's show, there's 80-year-old women. Like, bro, there's people that about to die. Like, yo, the demographic when you go to a Drake show, the people spending money that he's selling out the Garden 4 or 5 times Barclays, bro, like, it's not just this hip-hop audience. It's like really this, like, I would probably even surmise there's more than half of Drake's, I'm not talking about core, not core, but his general audience, I would say there's over 50% of his audience that don't even know the weight of what this rap battle has done to his perception. Because all they do know is how much they like his music and what their music means to him.
And that's true, because it's a lot of people that don't understand what the fuck is going on. And to the people in the back who continuously ask, why would Drake sue? Oh, he's lame. Diamond, would you stop, please? I cannot get my dogs to stop over there. But if you ask the normal person what's going on, they don't understand why Drake is suing. Fam, I ain't gonna lie. This shit fucked Drake up a lot. Like, this is ruining Drake's. Like, a lot. There's so many people that never used to troll Drake the way they're trolling him now. Before Kendrick Lamar came out with this, oh, he got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified Lover Boy. And now everybody in the world is calling you that. Now everybody has this perception. Like, watch your little sisters. Or, you know what I'm saying? He like, I'm young. What you called the man that, saying he like whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? And then now that's the perception. There's a lot of people that just live with that. They just going off that because Kendrick Lamar got up in front of the world and called him that. Now that's the perception. Is it right? Nah. Is it rap? Hey, it is what it is. You jumped in the field. It is what it is. I mean, me personally, I ain't really suing niggas like that. I can understand the angle though, because it's fucking up all your money. It's fucking up your legacy. It's tarnishing your brand. So I can understand why you're doing it. Is it a strategic rap move? No, it's not. It's not hip hop at all. But as far as but you're not going in suing Kendrick Lamar. You're suing the people that are controlling Kendrick Lamar. So then I can say, okay, this is bigger than rap. It's not a hip hop. This ain't rap no more. Rap went out the window a long time ago. When that nigga called you that, rap was out the window. We ain't got nothing else to talk about, fam. You called me that, and motherfuckers done played with my name. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I just never want to meet you a day in my life. We just got to stay all the way far away from each other. That's just me. So can I understand why he doing that? Yeah, of course, because it's business. And at the end of the day, you were doing business with people who are allowing someone else to fuck up your business. So I can't get mad at you for that. Let's continue.
And that's the only thing with the Ja Rule thing. I hate when people say it. Like, there are people that listen to Drake's music on a R&B level, like it's the gospel, like it's Bible. Like, for them, that's their Jodeci back in whenever. Like, nobody listen to goddamn Ja Rule like that. There's people who legitimately have listened to Drake rap introspectively about his come up, like me, that I felt this nigga mirrored my life the same way people love J. Cole. Who the fuck does that with Ja Rule? So that's why I can't accept when people say, "Oh yeah, he's about to fall off like that." I can't see it. Can't see it.
Not Drake.
Sending messages to this nigga's wife.
Yeah, Rod Wave is one of those guys too, but Rod Wave, he's not a rapper like that. You got to remember, to be on the number one spot, the one characteristic, I don't give a fuck what you could bring new skill sets to the game. You can't replace one. You'll never ever be one of those top 3, top 5 guys if lyrically you can't compete with every rapper in the game. That's one thing we have to love about hip hop. If you can't compete with lyrically with everybody in the game, you'll never be that like place. Even Travis Scott, yeah, we like him, but we put him like in this like ancillary category. He can kind of rap, of course he can rap, but would we ever talk about a Travis Scott rap compared to a Jake? No, never. That's one of the things. No matter what time is gone, we listen to niggas who shoulder rolled in, who's wearing all type of outfits. They standing like this, like, but nothing ever changes when it comes to that lyrical ability to be able to convey your thoughts in a very artistic, lyrical manner that doesn't just rely on song making ability or auto tune or something like that. That's always respected. It's never changed.
And then another thing with the influence, you gotta think the kind of shit they had Drake doing as well. The whole fingernail polish shit. That's the type of shit they want you to do with your influence. We need Drake to get up there and do that because now, or NBA Youngboy, we need you to do this with your influence and not go against the grain and try to expose us. You just do what the fuck you're told. Be a good boy and we'll let you out of jail, NBA Youngboy. You gonna cooperate this time, Kodak? You gonna get it together? Y'all gonna? Oh, you not? Well, we're gonna fuck you up, Kodak. They gonna take him out on the OD. Mark my words. He won't. He ain't gonna ever cooperate with the industry. Sooner or later, he either just gonna be a full-fledged junkie or they gonna DMX his ass. One of the two. He either finna turn into a full-fledged junkie or they gonna DMX Kodak Black. NBA Youngboy, you already started wearing the nail polish and face paint and all that shit. Cool. You need to get your shit together. We need to sit you down for a little bit. You're malfunctioning. You come back out and be a good boy, all right? Drake, we're spanking you right now. Put your nail polish back on. Put the barrettes back in your hair. Do what the fuck we're telling you to do, or it's over. That's just the way the game go. Uzi, we need you to get up there and dress like the Powerpuff Girls and get on stage and do that and start gyrating and doing weird ass shit. We need you to pop your ass and do. That just is what it is. They want you to do that with your influence and not influence people to wake up. Let's keep cooking. Salute to who was there? Relevant Love for that 5-piece. I appreciate you, Relevant. I mean, we don't need to hit $60 on the street. We still $40 away from a honey bun. I don't know what it is tonight. Maybe it's the first I have to pay rent today. I don't know what it is.
Said Tory Lanez locked up. And also, here's the thing. Tory Lanez would compare to Drake, except here's the thing. There's nothing that I think the fans think that Tory does that's very different than what Drake has done that distinguish him, or that they think he's done anything better than Drake. That's why it's harder for him to compete. Like, put it like this. If a podcaster is modeling himself after Joe Budden, he's not going to get bigger than Joe Budden. How could he? If the audience is saying, well, yeah, you give us a Joe Budden feel. You make us like feel like that energy of commentary that he gives, but you don't do something very new or very different or way better than Joe, you're not going to pass him. That's just what it is, right? Let me finish playing this.
Talking shit about fucking, hey, but this nigga's mom died. Hey, all that's cool, but where my beat at, nigga? I don't give a fuck that your mom died. Dog, this nigga's been...
Joe Budden just angry, bro. He just sound angry. Let's continue.
His mother had just passed away. I felt like I've been a little bit tight-lipped, Paul, a bit. So Joe is kind of alluding to the Metro Boomin situation. Here is what I've heard about it. I felt like I've been a little bit tight-lipped, pause, about that whole situation and what I've heard about it. Okay.
Salute Deanna for that 20-piece. I appreciate you for that 20-piece McNugget. Salute, salute, salute. That's your 20th super on the live stream. Y'all throw the flowers up for a 20th super on the live stream. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, we $20 away from a honey bun. I know 4 people could send 5 or 1 person can send 20. Let's get it.
Okay. The story goes that Drake was either trying to get on a record or trying to get this beat to finish up a project. Metro's mother had just passed away, right? He never said fuck Metro's mom and nothing like that, but I think he was a little bit pushy, allegedly. Like, he was just like, yo, bro, could you send me that beat, bro? Could you send me that beat? Yo, bro. And Metro was just like out of it, just like fucking like distraught, like his mom passed, right? Now, I don't know the timeline of like, is it 2 days after? Is it 2 months? He just wasn't in that type of mode. And from what I was told, it was just that when it came to Metro, he looked at it like, yo, dog, like, yo, this dude is like not human. Like he lacks like that type of humanity to understand why music might not be at the top of my mind right now, right? Like, he's a machine almost, right? Which
I mean, and then again, I ain't trying to sound like fucked up or nothing, but then again, I mean, I could understand. Maybe Drake could have possibly hit him up a few times and then be like, hey, I mean, what's up? And he's like, oh, I need some time. All right, bet. And then, I mean, maybe you just started taking a long time. And I mean, I'm like, okay, I mean, nigga, it's business though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got some business to do over here. I mean, I'm sorry for your loss, but we got to get back to business at some point. So, you know what I'm saying, what's up? If y'all not cool like that, and if it's just a business relationship, if y'all was real homeboys, then yeah, you fucked up. If y'all wasn't real homeboys like that and y'all didn't, you know what I'm saying, have a great relationship, if it was just strictly a business relationship, then I don't really fault Drake for that. If the timeline is correct. If it's just like the next day and you just hounding a nigga 24 hours later, then okay, that's some weird shit. But if over time you just wanted to get your business, you know what I'm saying, and y'all just had a business relationship, I can't fault Drake for that unless y'all were real life friends and then he was just doing some fucked up shit like, bro, come on, bro, you supposed to be my boy. But it don't look like y'all was ever friends, so I don't really fault Drake for that.
I guess some of you guys might appreciate because you like when Drake produces music, but for Metro, it came off insensitive. Like, yo, this dude really this guy's just like really just insensitive, just like an asshole type shit, right? And I think with the backdrop of what he was going through, he felt offended. Now, what happened afterwards, it appears that either Drake didn't get that and either quickly apologize or be like, oh, my bad, I don't know if that happened, but that's where it stems from. So it wasn't over no girl. It was literally over Drake. It was a beat thing. It was like, yo, I'm trying to get on this song. And by the way, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it's that song Trance. So maybe that's the reason why he stood on not putting Drake on Trance. You know what I mean? But from what happened, it was like Metro felt away. That Drake seemingly was a little bit pushy and insensitive. And from what was said to me, it was like, yo, Metro's thoughts were, yo, bro, this dude's not even like human, bro. Like, yo, this dude don't have like that human instinct of, my dude, my mom died. Like, bro, fuck music right now. You get what I'm saying? And again, you know, I don't know too much other than that. So I don't want you to take this, what you've heard from me, and be like, okay, that's the end all be all. Because here's the thing. It could be some situation where Drake also, maybe it was 2 months after, 3 months, he's not thinking that maybe Metro is still in a place where he's not into music or he's not trying to do whatever with music, right? Or it could have been 2 days. I don't know. But apparently that's where the root of their issue is.
Man. So now you see kind of all the, I hope y'all see how all the stars aligned and made this possible for the Drake assassination attempt, allegedly. But I mean, now you kind of all see this shit is just a plot, a plan. This is a ploy to get your boy Drizzy up out the way, and that's all it really is, and that's all it ever has been. They just trying to get Drake out the way. This is a money play. This is the labels forcing Drake's hand to cooperate, and Drake ain't trying to play ball, and they gonna get Drake up out the way, or Drake gonna have to get Kendrick up out the way. Whichever one comes first. Either the industry is about to get rid of Drake, or Drake has to get rid of Kendrick. And if you get rid of Kendrick, you better cross every T and dot every I, because not only are we gonna end you, but you'll be in jail for the rest of your life, because we'll put that RICO on you and everybody around you. So Drake, you better be smart out here. I don't know what you got going on, but you better be smart in these streets, because I'm telling you straight up, man, them labels finna chew your fucking head off, dog. I don't know who you think you playing with, but Lucian is a dangerous man. So you just got to be careful playing with that man, Lucian. Lucian Grange ain't nobody to play with. You better ask Diddy. Your boy Diddy is they finna put Diddy ass on death row or some shit. No, I'm just being real, man. But y'all let me know, man, how y'all feeling about the Kendrick and Drake content, man? Was it something y'all rocked with? I know a lot of y'all, I told y'all I was going to piss some people off tonight, but I didn't cover it from a biased angle at all. I know I didn't, because I'm being very honest about my opinions on how I feel about the situation. And I'm talking shit about Drake and Kendrick. I ain't coming here and be like, oh, well, Kendrick is just horrible and Drake is just the best. Oh my gosh, I love Drake. I hate Kendrick. No, it wasn't even like that. Y'all just took stuff I said and just got mad about it. But if you would have stayed and listened, because I know some people got mad and just, oh, he's just glazing, I'm leaving. If you would have stuck around and got the end of the message, you would have seen me, hey, bro, Drake, you fucking up out here, bro. You need to grow the fuck up. It's time to buckle down and be an adult, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You still out here trying to make club hits for teenagers and shit, fam. That shit is dead, bro. Like, come on, fam. Drake pushing 40, my nigga. It's time to buckle down and get your shit together, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with him, though. I said, but you're going to respect the fact that I just lost my mother. Do what you will with yours. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I said, I don't know if you're talking to me or what you're talking about, but I said, I don't know their relationship. If this was a business relationship, and if me and you were doing business and you had a loss in your family, and we were doing business before you had a loss in your family, I definitely would give you time to grieve over your loss. But at what point do we readdress the business? I mean, what is a good timetable? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What is a good timetable? Do I have to wait another year? Do I wait 6 months, 5 months? Well, I mean, at what point? Yeah, sorry for your loss, but I mean, at what point, if we got some business and you owed me something, I mean, when is it okay for me to reach out to you about that? I don't know. I'm asking y'all. So they said, I'm talking about Drake. I'm just saying, so what point would have been Drake? What would have been a good point for Drake to reach out? Should he wait for you to reach out, or because I still had to go to work when my loved ones died? That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you if something happens to someone you know right now, and you got to go to work tomorrow, yeah, they're gonna let you take the day off or two or something like that. But your boss is gonna eventually call you in a few days and be like, all right, so I mean, when are you coming back to work? Am I right or am I wrong? You might get a couple days and they're going to be a little lenient, but hey, fam, that third day, they probably going to be calling you, hey, when are you coming back to work? Yeah, you done missed a couple days. I understand that, but I mean, hey, you still got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? So that you got to ask yourself that. So at what point is it? We got to get back to business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, look, if something happened to my mom or anybody I knew, hey fam, yeah, whatever. I'll probably be on Metro time too. But I'm just saying the other dude ain't just all the way wrong. I could still be mad at the dude and feel like Metro. I'm not saying Metro is wrong either. I don't think Metro or Drake is wrong. I think Metro handled it the way he wanted it to, and I think Drake handled it the way he wanted to. So, I mean, you can't fault Metro and you can't fault him. So, Metro making the move on Drake, you can't fault him for that either. Future kind of was a blind side, but that probably had everything to do with Metro because him and Metro are very close. So, it depends on the relative too. Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, not everybody going to see things the way we see it. It is what it is. They said you can all and will be replaced. Yeah, everybody you can and will be replaced. Yeah, everybody's replaceable at a job. I don't give a damn what you talking about. I don't give a you the company need me, man. They don't need you. Trust me and believe me. If you quit today, they will hire somebody in about a week to replace your ass. Everybody's replaceable. I don't give a damn what you do, man. I do everything for my job. Who gives a damn? Miss 3 days in a row and see if they still feel the same way about you. And you need to work for your damn self anyway. Teach yourself financial freedom. Quit being scary. Take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Quit being scary and take a chance on life. But anyway, man, it said on to the next. Salute. I heard Drake dated one of Future's girls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fucked a couple Future girls too. But I'm pretty sure Future smashed a couple of Drakes. I mean, shit, everybody in the industry smashing everybody. You can't get mad at that shit, dog. You in the industry messing with industry chicks. I wouldn't be messing with no industry girl. I wouldn't be famous trying to smash Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, and all that. I'm cool on that. Just give me a normal chick. I'm cool. I'm not trying to touch none of y'all. And y'all didn't been all passed through these weird ass dudes wearing. Nah, I'm cool on that. Y'all all weird, so I'm cool. I don't want to smash none of them chicks in the industry. I say good show. Salute. I said even the VP is replaceable. That's facts. Unless you are, like I said, it's a pyramid right here. Unless you are at the tip top of that pyramid, everything else is replaceable underneath the top dog or dogs. Whoever is the head honcho or honchos are the only ones that can't be replaced. Salute to Grace for that 25 piece on Cash App. I appreciate you for the 25 on Cash App. Salute. Salute. I appreciate that. That is very nice of you. So we did reach a honey bun just in a different way. So I appreciate that. I ain't mad at that at all, Grace. So salute to the gang, man. Hopefully, I almost did 3 hours for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content, man. This is a different live. I know I've been covering like Diddy and TD Jakes. I was up the last couple of nights. I've been just thinking about this since Friday night. Let's put it like that. Friday night, I was like, that is my next show. So I didn't want to go live Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Just take a little breather, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, come back Sunday night. And I was like, I really want to touch the Drake and Kendrick shit because it's just something I feel is important. And my angle on it is just going to be different from everybody else's. But you got to listen to me, man, because I'll be on point. I'll be on point with a lot of this shit. Some of y'all just don't like me. I don't really give a fuck, but hey, your boy be on point with the content, man. There's one thing you can't say. You can't say Ratchet be wrong about a lot of shit. I'm wrong every now and then, but you can't say your boy be wrong about a lot of shit. Let's just call a spade a spade. Your boy be on point about a lot. Make sure y'all all double tap that screen to get the likes up. Make sure y'all all are subscribed to the channel because we go in over here, man, on this side. I ain't gonna lie, man. We go in on this side. You never know what we gonna cover. I got some more TD Jakes, Diddy content on the way. It's just something I wanted to do now. I wanted to take a break from the other stuff we've been covering and just cover something new. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the content. Hopefully y'all all liked it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing up, and showing out. I'm hungry, so I don't feel like playing no music, so I'm just going to get the hell up off here. I'll see y'all on my Discord server. If you don't got the link to the Discord server, it's discord.gg/RatchetTV. Discord.gg/RatchetTV. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. I love each and every one of y'all more than y'all will ever know. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. Make sure y'all all throw the purple demon emojis, the purple hearts. Make sure y'all throw the flowers up, the goat emojis. You know what I'm saying? Throw the flowers up for yourself, though. Throw the flowers up for yourself because all y'all deserve y'all flowers. Salute to Ratchet Gang. I love each and every one of y'all more than y'all ever know. Thank every one of y'all for always pulling up and rocking with the king, man. I do appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all run this live back. Get in that comment section when we get off of here. And let me know how y'all felt about the content, man. Get in that comment section once this is over. I love y'all. Y'all say goodnight to everybody. Hey, y'all come rock with us on Discord, man. I will see y'all after the live on Discord. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother gang. No tone. Bye. Hey, all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm getting the hell up off here, man. I'm finna go eat. All right. Yeah, it's 11. It's finna be 12 on the dot. So it's finna be a new day. And it's my birthday week, y'all. It is my birthday week. Y'all already know we gonna do something for my birthday. I don't know what we doing something though, gang. We gonna do something around this bitch. So salute to y'all, man. It's my birthday week officially, man. So it's Monday now. So salute to y'all, man. I'm out, man. I love y'all. Tone bite.